Hello everybody and welcome back to Nush and Doza. Today we're going to be playing what and because why Nush? Let them know.
We are going back to Hollow Knight Pantheon 5, attempting it yet again.
Yeah.
And it's because we, after finishing Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door last week, we threw it to our Patron globs and our YouTube member globs in a special exclusive poll for them to choose what we should squeeze in before Elden Ring DLC lands this Friday.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes,
that's happening this Friday, and they definitely showed their love for Hollow Knight.
Pretty much almost unanimously. I think there was like only 2 maybe votes for something else.
There was a little love sprinkled around elsewhere, but not much.
Really?
It was overwhelmingly Hollow Knight.
Also, hello, Fry, Ninjatron, Boxboy, Zigzag, Greg, come on. How are you guys doing? Are you ready for Hollow Knight?
Anyone else ready for Hollow Knight?
Because it's already started. I don't know. Doza, what are you going to do? Are you going to practice at all, or are you just going to jump in there?
I think we should just jump in.
We're jumping in, y'all.
But before we jump in,
do you need to check your things?
Yes, we're gonna. Why don't you go ahead and pull up the charms that we have?
Yes.
We're not taking any charm suggestions. We got it all figured out. It just comes down to skill issue.
Skill issue.
So if the mods want to remind anybody who gets overzealous about their suggestions that we know. We just gotta lock in. That's all there is to it.
Yep. So I have the Hollow Knight note right here.
Good. And then I'll be following that in a moment. In the meantime, okay. Here's I've practiced a little bit here and there. Nope, that's not important. Turns out I hadn't beaten this guy in this hall at all. Literally today did this on Attuned and Ascended because the Ascended one has the no floor. This guy's super annoying. I hate him. Anyways, what else did I do?
We've been practicing.
Yeah, we've been practicing, kind of going through that.
We can absolutely talk about the direct. Let's wait till Doza gets into the first trial, though, because yes, it was pretty insane. I wish you got to see it live, Fry.
Oh my god, it was... We'll get to that in a moment.
Yes.
Okay, so Pure Vessel is also beaten on Attuned and Ascended.
Look at that.
So, great. And... as is Grimtrope. Grimtrope was previously not beaten on Ascended. Now, Grimtrope has been beaten on Ascended.
Lots of updates since the last time we played. It's been a while. And welcome back, Pika, Kate. How are you guys doing?
And hello, and thank you for the good luck.
We loved your comment that you posted before the stream started, Kate.
Yes, it was very nice.
Silksong is really riding on you, Doza.
It is, right? I feel like it is. Now, this guy, I don't remember if he was beaten on Ascended or not, but he's been beaten on Attuned and Ascended. The Gray Prince. So why have I always read that as great? That's not important. And I also did a little bit of this to just because I don't think I'd done any of this. I just beat it on Ascended because it's like, screw you, I hate you. And then that's pretty much it. Oh, well, there's one more thing. There is the continuing issue of Abzrad, Absolute Radiance. So when we got to Pantheon 5, we unlocked being able to practice on Absolute Radiance, which is the final super duper super secret, not really secret boss, now that we know about it. And it has been beaten not only on Attuned, but Ascended as well.
Multiple times, might I add.
Multiple times. All right. The part of it was skill issue, a big part of it. I will talk over the course of our attempts here as to what improvements I've made, but I also swapped around my charms, and I can confirm that I can beat Absolute Radiance and Pure Vessel with my new charm setup. They're the only things that I'm changing charms on. Literally everything else is going to be the same because we didn't have any issues with those, when we're doing well. So yeah, woo!
And is this real? I don't know, Pika. We're about to find out. And howdy, Andrew. How are you doing?
By the way, it's hot in here already.
It really is. Though, y'all, it's been like raining the majority of the day today, and there's also like a freaking flood watch, like in our area, so that's kind of crazy. Just random, but thought I'd let you know.
It hasn't rained a ton, but it's been consistent.
It's gonna be a lot tonight.
I think we're just gonna have like an unending rain for like
I don't know if anyone else has been some crazy weather.
Yeah.
But it's been like I don't know. We actually had plans today to like move our couch. We're giving our old couch. We're not getting a new one or anything. So it's the only couch plus the first piece of furniture that Doza and I ever bought together when we moved in together. We are giving it to his mom. So we're moving it over there. We took it apart yesterday and we were gonna like take it today, and then it rained. So we didn't.
Yeah, it rained. So
it's in like 4 different pieces in our place right now, taking up more space than it should.
Yeah, it's kind of everywhere. I think there's one.
But we learned how to
more
take
bench.
apart like one of those really big like couches. Like if they're like recliner couches. Like it's, I don't know. We learned a lot yesterday. We used tools. I learned how to use a new tool.
She
Doza
did. I
was very
showed
proud.
her. It's the one that like you spin it and it goes crank, and then you turn it the other way. Crank,
And then you crank. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even know what it's
I
called.
just know how to use tools. I just don't know the names of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I also figured out what her purpose is. She
What's her
literally fills up
purpose?
soul.
Oh.
I never knew that.
Well, let her fill it up.
It's full. Not that that's
Okay.
gonna matter. Okay, Nush, what is as we get into it, what is our first charm setup look
Our
like?
first charm setup are the eyes, and then the shell, and then the phoenix rising from the ashes, the beetle shield.
The beetle shield.
That's the one.
That's the
down
one over
right
here.
there. Yeah. And then the transformer.
The transformer.
Yeah, and then the pearl.
The pearl. So this
That one. Yep. That's
Okay.
our build for here.
So we hit hard and we move quickly.
We do the deep.
We have the range. We have lots of range. And then we cast a lot. Or we can't.
And Boxboy, I hope you're staying safe because I think that's like the residuals of the tropical storm, the rain that is what we're getting, but it is coming in from the Gulf of Mexico.
No bindings. I'm not a masochist, but let's get started.
Yes, let's do it. And for all of you in like heat warning cities and stuff, try to stay cool. We know how that can be as well because weather be crazy.
And yes, I guess it is erratic.
The names you guys have for the charms remind me of something the Gilmore Girls would do. Well, okay, I can't remember any of these charms for the life of me, so I just give them names that I'll recognize them as. And it works because our communication worked. But we're in it. First attempt of the night. And Heidi, welcome. Have no desire to play Hollow Knight myself. Skill issues. I guess this will be the next series of streams I watch. And, you know, we're hoping that this will actually be the last of our Hollow Knight streams.
Oh man, if you go back to the beginning, I'm sure compared to what you're gonna witness today is gonna be like night and day.
Yeah. Gulliver from New Leaf referenced the 1,000-Year Door a few days ago. How are y'all? Oh, that's cool. What a coinky dink.
Huh.
And that's a good like segue to, first of all, we're doing good. But second, let's talk about the Nintendo Direct that happened yesterday.
What would y'all rate it out of 10? What would y'all think of that before we get into the nitty-gritty details?
Sure, yeah. What does everyone rate it? Like how did you like 10 out of 10 for Boxboy? Let's go. We gave it a 9 out of 10. Fry gave it 10 out of 10 as well. Hika, Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. No rating, just that. Okay, 10 out of 10. Mario and Luigi, a series we have not gotten into yet, but we look forward to at some point in our journey. I know nothing except you, Zelda. 0 to 10, didn't watch it, Ninjatron. But I'm sure you've heard some of the news from it, right? Right.
Probably, right?
Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I heard about that. One thing, though, that I don't, like... I love Hello Kitty and like the whole like Sanrio characters, but they never like show any love for Gudetama like when they have Hello Kitty and the rest of the gang like there. That's the one thing, you know?
Is it kind of like how the Frozen girls are not like...
He doesn't really like jive with the rest of the characters as much, you know, because he doesn't have legs or anything. He's a yoke.
He's kind of hard to interact with, I guess, when everyone's
Yeah.
like a cutesy, sassy, you know, kind of strong personality archetype.
He's just a
He's just
lazy
kind of like...
egg. Ace Attorney localizations. In fact, we haven't responded to your DMs yet. We've been quite busy, but we will eventually. We want to know more about this Ace Attorney stuff that you've been mentioning. Let's see. Metroid Prime 4. I will take it like that. Yes. So, Metroid. Doza.
Metroid. Oh my gosh. Somehow I avoided this series my entire life growing up, and yes, that's with Samus being playable in Super Smash Bros. And me wondering who the heck is this robot.
But they're all on the Switch now.
The majority of them
The old
are
Switch,
in
because there's a
some
new
way.
one coming out next year.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, between what's available online and what's available as like remastered bundles, like I guess it really is the best time to like get into the series.
Well, it's not coming out till 2025, so I wonder if it's going to be like a launch title for whatever's coming next.
True.
Or do you think they're going to have it available for this like the current Switch as well?
Oh, well, we don't. Did we get anything
any
in the form of like release date for it?
No.
No,
Well, it just said
okay.
2025.
Well, then it could be a dual release. They could just forego that with Zelda this time around, because I really don't see, like, I love the Echoes of Wisdom idea, right?
Yeah.
We can talk about more of that in a minute, but I don't see that one getting the dual release treatment like Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild.
And yes, Pika YouTube member anniversaries, especially for those of you that got it like day one, is coming up. We're so excited. Along with Nush and Doza's next anniversary is coming up.
Can you imagine?
It's in July. Mark your calendars for July 16th already, because that is the day the long stream is going down to party it up for the festivities, along with some other surprises. We've been cooking, and so have some other globby globs. Some in chat right now know what's up.
They sure do.
Flexus is the less I know, the better I can't afford. Aw. Yeah, honestly, like when we were all watching it yesterday, we were like, the fall, it's like, if you do spend money on these things, we're all gonna go. I think, who said it? Potato? Broketober?
Yeah, Broketober.
Yeah, because like everything's kind of coming around that time. Obviously, for me, the thing I'm most excited about is The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which, for those that don't know, you get to finally play as Zelda, as the main character, the main protagonist.
Yes.
And it's in like that Link's Awakening like feel.
The remake, the Dollarama.
Yeah, like that's the vibe. And like we love Link's Awakening for how freaking cute it is. So to be playing as Zelda in a world like that, and the fact that it's wisdom and she's super smart, she gets to like build things, do like magic essentially in a way.
She can summon enemies she's defeated before.
Yeah, it's
to
so
help her fight. Like,
I don't know. We got so much from so little, and it just felt really right. I was really excited about that. Case making a Hobbit cozy game farming sim makes so much sense that I can't believe it hasn't been done already, right? I don't know if we would get the game, but we were definitely like, what's for second breakfast when that like came up.
Yeah.
Like it was like, this is nice.
I'm happy for it. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh, well, I'm happy for the people who this is for, you know?
Yeah, the IKEA of Zelda is really funny.
There's tons of
oh, I'm sorry.
like
I stand corrected.
Oops.
The mainline games are there, not all of them. Which, I mean, what are we but mainline first and then other stuff if time.
Right, that's what we did for Zelda.
Yeah. But with Zelda, we are planning to do all of them. Right?
Oh, well, yeah.
We have a list.
We have a list.
Which that was the other thing. A Link to the Past is 3 Swords is now available, like as of yesterday's direct. Yeah?
Yeah, that's true. There's 4 swords. They didn't make it seem like it was going to be multiplayer locally. Like they only said online, which saddens me to no end.
And hey, Comfy, we are so back, and thank you so much for being a YouTube member for 9 months.
Wow!
Look at you with your blue hoodie.
Much appreciated. Looking real good.
Yes.
Clean.
Let's see. I just took a glance through, hoping for new Kirby games. Yeah, there's nothing Kirby related yet, but we're kind of glad for that since there's still so many Kirby games we need to play on our end. Come on.
I mean, Kirby's been in the limelight, like living it up for like the last 2-3 years, right?
Yeah.
We've been getting remasters.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land. That was huge.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land. That was another big one. Another remaster. Like Kirby's been doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see anything Kirby.
So, okay, we talked about Zelda. We can keep talking about it, of course. Obviously, we all know later this month, Luigi Mansion 2 HD is coming to the Switch. We don't plan to play it right now, especially considering Elden Ring comes out on Friday. But we do want to play Luigi's Mansion at some point, probably during the fall, maybe like with Halloween. It just seems right.
Yeah, I don't know what games we'll be able to get done this Halloween season. Maybe Dead Space 2? Maybe Luigi's Mansion 2? I don't think there's any other 2s.
Dark Souls 2. What? You haven't finished?
No, you're right.
For
You're
being
right.
such a big Soulsborne fan, you haven't played all the Dark Souls games yet.
You're right.
The Among Us announcement, that was something. It's funny, when that was going on, Zinc, like we in chat in Discord while we were watching it live, we were like, so does anyone still play? And the majority of people were like, no. So I was like, huh. But I know they're coming out with that movie soon and everything too. So there's a lot of news around that. Like I haven't played in years, I feel.
Same.
Like I don't even know what all of these different things are, but like maybe we should give it a go. But no one really seemed, like, I don't know, in Discord no one seemed interested. But we'll see.
It's one of those games where it's better with friends in the future.
Yeah. Let's see. The Donkey Kong Country returns. That's coming out in January.
That's a must for us.
Yes, we love the Donkey Kong Country games. I don't know if we've played them all or not.
Well, not those.
Well, not all of them, but like I meant like I don't know where we're at in that series.
I think that's the only ones. I think Donkey Kong Country Returns is the only one.
Okay.
The rest of the Donkey Kong games are not Donkey Kong Country.
They're just Donkey Kong games.
Yeah.
So this would be the last of the country games for us to finish it.
I'm
think
pretty
so?
Sure.
We need to check. Sure. Returns as Peak, says Fry. Oh, you need your charms?
I don't think I changed till after Grim
After. Okay. Well,
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't fought them. We haven't fought them yet, so let me just take some water.
Yeah. Okay. So we got through that fairly quickly.
Well, you know, it's the first chunk. It's the easiest.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Still good?
I took it pretty relaxed. I'm not trying to like rush it. I'm not, because, you know, the idea of like what I've learned. Part of what I've learned is that when you rush something, you leave yourself open to, you know, making more mistakes.
Yes.
And sometimes it's not worth it, since there's so much more to do. We have so many more bosses.
Anthony coming in with I smell sniff sniff Hollow Knight. This sacrifice is adequate for the summoning of Demon Lord Anthony. Welcome back. How are you doing today? I don't know if you know this, Anthony, or if everyone here, like, I know a lot of you, like, some of y'all we met during, like, Paper Mario and more recently, but Hollow Knight is one of our favorite games that we played on the channel, and it's one of those games that actually, like, if we beat Pantheon 5, will be 100% or even more than 100% completed in its entirety, which is super rare for anything on our channel.
This is the final challenge that we wanted to accomplish. Oh my god, are you still attacking? What an a-hole. Anyways, this is the final challenge that we wanted to take on for Hollow Knight before, you know, Silksong comes out.
Exactly.
So this is kind of,
and we think Team Cherry's holding out because of Doza. I open Wholesome Memes to look at Kate's wholesomeness, and I see a freaking spider, and it's named Caesar, and it's on a controller, and it freaked me out. Thanks, Box Boy. I'm gonna scroll up now.
I believe it's pronounced Cesar.
It says Caesar. Cesar? But did you see it? You saw the spider?
No, I don't want to, because I'm looking at plenty of bugs right now.
He jump scared me, Box, but that's what he did. But now I see the Zelda and it's super cute. I like that. I've seen a lot of fan art and everything already. Like the memes, everything for Zelda. It's very exciting. Comfy says, I think Doza is a Slayer player because, yes, this character is incredibly stupid, incredibly stylish, dandy even.
Oh my goodness. Well, okay then. That's promising. Just try getting me the lick. Oh
and
my God.
We did do Path of Pain, Pika, so that part's already done. This is literally the last of it.
Path of Pain was very overhyped. It was very easy.
Foxboy, you're right. I just wasn't expecting to see a spider. You know, like, I guess you're right. Like, he didn't do anything to me. It's just a really big spider.
Gosh, I'm looking at it now. It's bigger than the controller, y'all. I don't know how they grow that big, but they do. Let's be glad it's not one of those, like, crab spiders or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, and no offense taken whatsoever. Doza has been practicing and he's ready to crush it. But no pressure either. Win or lose, we love Doza.
Alright, this is one of those rare ones where I could actually lose.
I mean, it is the first attempt of the night, you know?
Woo! Just die, dude.
Aw, I did read your comment now, Fry. Just a funny lad gaming. I don't know, I just expected, like, to see Zelda right away, and then I saw a spider, you know? You know when you expect to see Zelda and then you see a spider? It's not the same.
Oh my gosh, I got scared.
Tropical Freeze making the last world's levels be based off the world of returns was such a great idea. See, that I didn't even know.
No, I guess we'll never know now.
Well, I mean,
like, retroactively, because we've already beaten Tropical Freeze.
Have you guys fought all the dream bosses? Great Prince Oak?
So.
Yes.
I believe so, but others will know better than literally the people who played the game.
I mean, this has been a long time coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A long time. When we first played...
When did Hollow Knight come out?
It's not about when it came out.
When did we first play it?
I think this game came out in, like, what, 2017? And we played it January of 2022.
So it's been about 2 years.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, move your butt.
Are those considered a spider crab?
There's spider crabs. I don't remember if they're crabs or if they're spiders right now.
Is that specifically Japanese spider crab? They're not spiders, they're just crabs.
Those crabs that, like, open the coconuts? What are those? Those are pretty gnarly looking.
I didn't know that spiders could open a coconut.
A crab.
Or crab. Oh, there's still the crab game that we want to play.
That's still gonna get played.
That's a game. It's like a soul, like a Dark Souls game, but not.
Haven't done
Yeah.
that yet.
In Kate's office, they had a lot of bugs coming inside. Saw a spider in the doorway and let her stay to kill the bugs, but then she kept dead bugs everywhere. I was like, ma'am, you have to leave. Sorry. You evicted the bug. First, you're like, you can stay. You're helpful. And then it's like, nope, you're out.
I'm a little wary about getting rid of like really small spiders that pose no threat to me.
Even if they're in our home, because remember, like the Sekiro stream when there was a spider.
No,
and, like,
that was different. That was overstepped the boundary. I don't let it within 20 inches of my face, but it was within 1 inch. So boundary was violated, and I needed that to not happen.
And yeah, we heard Potato played the crab game, and yes, that's the one we're talking about. We're excited for it at some point.
Yep.
We actually have a lot of like thumbnails ready to go for like smaller indie games, but like no one votes for them. We even were gonna squeeze in an indie game
because they don't know. They don't know how great it could be.
We for the poll that we
indie.
had for today, we even put some games that we could have finished today and tomorrow, like really short indie games. No, like there was one vote for one of them.
Hollow Knight. Do y'all think Hollow Knight's lost its indie status? Because like, can you lose? I'm not saying that it loses its roots. I'm saying it loses its like its underground. Oh yeah, it's only a few of us that know about this gem. It's a hidden gem. Hollow Knight not a hidden gem no more. It just is be what it is.
And Fry, the answer is yes. We're just behind on responding, but we saw it come in and we're like, if we respond to everything as it comes in, we'll get no work done.
True.
So we're like, we'll do this later. But yes, we do want to hear more.
Let's see. That was not Grim Tropes, so we stick with our current setup.
Yes.
Get over here.
So actually, I think I gave you the after Grim Trope build, because you start with the basic Oonga Boonga build, but you don't have pictures for that. So you've been doing all of this with the after Grim Trope build.
I thought something was a little off. I remember really just like,
great.
that's fine. We'll just keep going.
And we have not played Ace Attorney, Anthony. we were all kind of talking about the Nintendo Direct that happened yesterday in the morning. There was a lot to unpack there, like with the Zelda games, Donkey Kong, so many things. So we're just, talking about what games are the future holds for us. And what's our favorite Hollow Knight characters or tribes? So my favorite is Hornet. I even went as far as getting a Hornet shirt that I love wearing, and then like if people ask me about it out in public, I tell them everything. It's happened a couple of times. Like I feel like every time I wear the shirt, someone stops me, which is really nice. Doza, who's your favorite character?
I like Cartographer. There's just something about map makers.
They're a vibe.
Cartographer gives me vibes also of like Cass a little bit. Not that they're like a similar personality, but like Cass, he's the dude who has all the legends on the accordion in Breath of the Wild.
Marmu's so cute, he's dead. And Ninja Tron, unfortunately I'm not wearing it today. Today I opted for a Boo shirt that I have, like a Mario Boo, the ghost. It's kind of cute. It's like the outline, and then it has like, instead of the outline though, it's like filled with different like Mario related characters, but then it makes out like the Boo, and like it's all white on like a blue shirt, and then there's like the little red tongue. It's really cute.
It's quite adorable.
Yeah. That is what I'm wearing today. You're welcome.
His name is Corner for I'd forgotten. Favorite character, by the way.
And true, Pika, that makes sense. We do have faith that Doza can finally beat Pantheon 5, and that's what we're here for, the main event.
Like we said in the title, it's the least cope. And y'all saw the proof.
The proof is in the pudding, aka the practice. Actually,
we need to get that
sweaty indie games are just games created by small teams without big financial backing, so it's still indie. To be clear, I'm just kidding around.
So yeah, like I don't deny its roots. I'm just saying like the other meaning for indie is traditionally like kind of like, oh, it's kind of underground,
Noosh dropping the Hollow Knight lore on strangers. Noosh be like, Hollow Knight lore with Riz. You guys are funny. Also, I like that you guys have different like favorite, like Cornifer, Dug Defender.
Oh, Dung Defender is so great. Like,
Zote's
he's just
really
a guy.
great too.
True. Haven't anyone said Zote?
I don't think anyone said Zote's their favorite yet. I'm surprised that Dung Defender got a favorite before his Zote. Let's see. Marmu always struck me as a child who was forced to work because of the way he loves to play. I love his momo. Yeah. I look forward to Silksong, like, to be back in this world, or some kind of world like this.
This is the first person I've ever seen to be like, I'm a Marmu fan. Ever in my life.
Doza hates Marmu. But I wasn't gonna say
that
it
boss
till
is
now.
literally there to take away my blue health and does nothing else.
You didn't bow? Bow?
Why would I bow? It wastes time. The only game I bow in is Elden Ring. That's the only game.
Okay, so I think it's still this build, or no, what are you now?
This build is, no, it's Unga Bunga, and if I have to go off of memory, we really should have wrote this down.
I thought we had it, but you made some notes. So
think
Doza changed some stuff up, by the way.
I only changed that last one.
But still, that's changing stuff,
It
you know?
is still changing stuff. What was
So
it?
it has kind of grown one, like, a rash, so not a compliment.
It wasn't increasing amount of soul.
Oh, another game
Power
from
of spells?
yesterday's Direct that I was looking forward to is the Mio Memories in Orbit. Anybody? I know Doza did.
I'm vaguely remembering. It's kind of cool looking.
It was
that
very
seems
pretty.
very indie. It gives me very much vibes of
Celeste and
Eli. No, not
no,
Eli.
no, Ori.
Willie? Yeah, Ori.
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 It just looked really cool.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Very mesmerizing.
The design of it is very like you can kind of do anything with it. It's like this like weird. It's like an inorganic being in an inorganic world, but everything's alive, and it's kind of I don't know. I guess if you're, it's like if Hollow Knight was, what do you want to call it? Like, I guess I just described it. Inanimate. Everything's inanimate, but like alive. There's lots of tight platforming and different like abilities, like Ori. Probably a bigger emphasis on traversal as opposed to only combat.
We're getting more Zote love now. Kate loves Zote, not for his battle, but for his enthusiasm and delusions. Hopefully someday he gets help for his obvious mental illness. Boxboy loves Zote for his delusions. The Lulu is the Solulu, says Pika. Oh, grown on me. Gotcha. I was like, grown one. Grown on what? Like a rash. There was also... Oh, no one's brought this up yet, but what about Super Mario Party Jamboree?
How does everyone feel about a third Mario Party game on the Switch when they could have just updated the first one?
Well, because the first one didn't do so good, they're trying to do
Yeah,
better,
but it
right?
sold well.
Looks hard? What do you mean by fard?
Probably
F-A-R-D?
fast and hard. That's gotta be it.
I guess this looks good. I love Mario Party, and like, there's a part of me that kind of like wants to get it, and I'm hoping for the best. I don't know. It's more like mini party game type stuff like that to play with a lot of people is always fun to me.
Yeah, there was up to 20 players kind of thing. I didn't really completely understand that online mode, but that's something.
See, I don't want my hopes to be too high, but like I hope for the best, but like I don't want to be disappointed. I don't know, because I was disappointed with Super Mario. Was it Super Mario Party that I was disappointed with?
Yeah, that was the first one.
And then the second one, we were like, okay, they cooked a little.
They did. We just didn't really have as much time as we were hoping to play it.
Yeah. So I don't know. And we have done Mario Party live streams before, especially since they added like the online like people can play with you thing. It hasn't been a lot, but
No, I
you know.
think Kessler's done more of that.
Yeah, for sure. And see you later, for I have a good one. Hope for the best, Doza. You got this, he says.
Thank you. I will continue hoping and coping.
Oh, and then there's only 2 more games that... Well, I guess you guys did bring up Mario and Luigi Brothership before.
There was that Pikmin farming Pokemon RPG.
I don't remember what that is. That's not on my list.
Not on mine either.
We wrote down the ones that we care about. And then we still haven't played Astray, but Astray's Journey Begins, like, that's coming out this holiday season, so that's exciting too.
Yes.
Yeah, that about wraps up the Direct.
Oh, you know, this is mildly related to Nintendo. Not about the Direct.
What?
I saw a clip of a modded version of Little Nightmares 2 because I think it has like co-op or something. And it was instead of being like the two main characters, it was like Peach and Daisy. And you know how like the physics in that game are absolutely brutal sometimes? Like when you get smacked and you get like insta-die, you get like thrown across the floor. That's what happened to Daisy, and it was really funny. It was just you just see Daisy just get laid out, and oh my god, I'm used to the other one. Oh my god, is this a run ender?
No. You got this. Lock in, Doza.
I don't remember the normal. I didn't practice the normal.
And we did see you stream Stray Pika. We hear it's a really great game. We didn't see all of it with you. It was just a little bit, so it would still be a blind run for us.
25%.
Kate played Mario Party a lot on Wii with friends in our dorm. So one of our friends was way better and always won. So I put a 5-star handicap for me and a friend. My other friend balked, but she still won. I don't remember ever like having like handicaps on us, but like I'm not very good compared to Doza or oh my gosh, Comfy. Like he always beat us too.
Well, it's really great when Comfy, his boo, and my boo all team up against me so that I don't get first. It's great.
Did that happen?
Yes.
I don't remember it that way.
Well, to be fair, Comfy won most of the mini games.
He's really good. So I'm not the best, so I still have fun with it. That's the thing.
Really good at spamming the A button.
Like I still enjoy it. Like I laugh a lot when we play Mario Party, you know, and that's like that joy. Well, yeah, but it's joyful screaming.
I don't think there's another game that gets me to yell that much. Like I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't think of one. It's not this. It's not Elden Ring. None of these games get me to scream that. It's not even Smash.
It's just Mario Party. What about Mario Kart? You scream on that a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So anything that's like competitive, I guess, with others, and then you're losing, so you scream.
But it can't
Remember that
be a
one
fighting
time
game.
you got 12th place?
If I scream in a fighting game because I lost in a fighting game, it's because it's skill issue. You know,
Yeah.
like don't be a baby. Like what are you
don't
yelling?
scream
What are
as
you
much
whining
in
about?
Smash.
No.
Which, when we beat Hollow Knight, there is a new fighting game coming to the channel, which Doza is very excited and looking forward to.
Oh yes. Hey, we did it. We didn't choke. Let's go. Now we can switch our charms.
Yeah, back to what we had before.
Yes.
Instead of the Oonga Boonga build.
Back to reality. Oh.
There goes gravity.
Oh. It's the calamity.
Yes.
Ganon. We need, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with the Zelda series. Because
mean?
because Nintendo's gone on record saying that like they're not done. They want future Zelda games to like have the similar formula to Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, which I take as open world. So I don't know, and it's weird.
I think there's gonna be more. It's such a wonderful series.
Yeah.
The eyes, the shell, the phoenix, the beetle guard,
Okay.
the transformer, and then the pearl. There you go.
Okay.
And then go back to do the thing. The blue thing.
The blue thing.
Yeah.
I forget what button is Dreamnail and this one. I always get it confused.
Did math for business just to sweat Mario Party harder? Dang. That's hardcore.
There's that one mini game that made a return in Mario Party Superstars. It's originally from Mario Party 2. It's the one where there's that big tree and there's like fruit that rolls down these like slants down the tree, but there's also like beehives, and then you have to roll a 1 or a 2 and it'll drop that many before you have to catch something in your basket, like have to. And you just cycle through that with everybody else. And the amount of big brain math that goes on in that is like, it's so salt inducing. It's crazy when it gets down to the end. Because it's like, wow, you really screwed me over specifically when like because you can easily plan to roll a 1 or a 2. It's hardly random. So it's just so funny.
The most toxic game in Mario play history.
It's pretty bad. I can't think of other ones that are just, they're so obviously direct, like I'm screwing you over. I can't think of many.
Andrew, if I was good at any of the Mario Party games, then I would also be like, water under the bridge. For me, it's just kind of like, I'm having fun, I'm laughing. It's great to see people like get mad, but also like enjoy themselves. I don't know, it's a vibe.
Oh my god, I lost all my
It's been a
blue.
while since we played with like people, like whether online or in person, like Mario Party. So I am hoping for something good from this new one. Jamboree is kind of an old term, like, word, though.
Yeah, it is. That's why I was so weird about it's so weird about the naming scheme. You know what else is weird naming scheme?
What?
Square Enix naming the first 3 Dragon Quests, like Dragon Quest, like HD2 or some, like HD2, 3 or whatever. That's like, we're repeating what we've done with, what do you call it? What's that one thing? Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
That one.
Doesn't that have some weird namings as well?
And numberings.
Yeah.
We never played Dragon Quest though, or have you ever?
I've never.
Yeah.
Despite being a big Dragon Ball fan, no, I had never played Dragon Quest. They're not related other than they come from the same mind. Rip Akira Toriyama. But yeah, I just never, I don't know. I didn't really play a lot of JRPGs. I kind of played like the same like 1 or 2. Other than that, it was a lot of Mario. A lot of Zelda.
Yeah.
And then around the PS3 era, you know, the occasional shooter.
Sure. And see, that was the other thing for like Mario Party. Like for me, there was this whole gap of my life that I didn't have gaming, but I did in social settings, which was very much like party like mode, like Mario Party or like NBA 2K, things that you could play together, kind of thing.
Speaking of playing together, one of the things we saw in the Direct, kind of out there considering this game is already 2 years old, basketball being added to the Wii,
yeah.
to the not the whatever it's called. I don't know what it's
not
called.
Wii Sports, but the Nintendo Sports.
The Switch
Sports, that yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, like what's that all about?
That was cool. And then there was also the Looney Tune thing that was basketball related too.
I don't know what to think about that.
Yeah.
Because it looks scuffed as hell. Like it just looks wrong, and I want it to be good, but I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be one of those free to play messes, or like done in a similar fashion.
And Box, what you truly did, you made the Space Jam reference. I was like, how did he do this? How did he know? Kate, I assume you mean the Dragon Quest. Love little monsters that look like teardrops. They're so cute.
Yes, why not?
I assume that's Dragon Quest because that's.
Well, yeah,
because
it's got that. It was the blue plushie that the guy was holding. There's a Switch controller, I think, where it's that, and apparently it's not awful to use.
Those are slimes. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Hornet, our girl.
Still waiting for Slime Rancher 2 to get its full release.
That's not Hornet. I forgot.
No, it's not Hornet.
I got bamboozled.
Yeah, you did.
It's been a while.
Fell for the thing that it does.
Yeah, I forgot.
In the lore.
It's been a while, okay, Doza?
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I understand.
Doza's been practicing. I've been there, but like doing something else.
It's not like we're talking about the intricacies of the characters. It's literally like lock-in. That's it.
Yeah, I'm in the room.
Very mechanical.
And that's it. Sometimes I wasn't in the room, actually. I remember the first time you actually beat Absrad in practice, I was asleep already, and you told me the next morning.
I did. I waited.
He waited till morning. Like, I woke up, and he's like, so I did it. And I was like, what? I was still trying to wake up, but I'm proud of you.
Yeah, and then I had done it again the next day. So I had done it twice within a 24-hour period. So that means it wasn't a fluke. Like, it wasn't just me getting, like, a lucky roll with, like, what abilities. Because there are times where I do get lucky, and I hope to get lucky tonight.
There's many ways to get lucky, Doza.
Okay. I did let that sit there. Yep, there it is. Just let the line, the fish came, so won't let go.
Hollow Knight Pantheon 5, am I right?
You never know. Wow, I didn't have to move at all. That's fun. Just take things nice and slow, nice and chill. I have my gamer towel. Don't worry, y'all. For the sweaty palms.
Wondering.
For those wondering. Which has already been useful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I lowered the temperature by a degree.
Oh, in other news, we finally did the thing where we send in our Joy-Cons to Nintendo. We haven't actually mailed it off yet, but we did the online stuff. So we just have to go drop off the Joy-Cons at like a UPS soon.
Isn't that wonderful?
So we hope to get all of our Joy-Cons fixed. Did you know that there is a max of 4 that you can like pack in one box? But we only have 3.
There's a law in the U.S. about packing multiple things in one bag for an ion, like lithium-ion batteries or whatever. We also have a redemption.
We do. It's a tongue twister from Anthony. I'm gonna pull it up.
Oh my god, I forgot. I gotta move away from this guy.
But yeah, like, we're excited to get Joy-Cons that work. We finally did it. And by we, I mean Doza. I'm gonna help pack and send it off, though.
I have time to heal twice here. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for the third. Oh, I forgot that he does that.
Oh, okay. So I was like, what? I will share the tongue twister in chat. Too long to share here. Got it. Okay, so it's in chat. So we'll go ahead and take it from there. I'll keep it on the side until Doza's ready. Maybe at the next rest point we'll both attempt it then, because we don't want him to lose.
No.
Because of a tongue twister.
No, this guy was my first wall, so it's a little personal.
Sly.
Yeah,
the
Sly
fly.
the Fly.
I like Sly. He isn't like my absolute favorite, but he's pretty up there.
I don't know if it's in the lore, but it probably is, where he's like the Nail Master's like old master, you know? And I kind of like that idea, those big dudes like being taught by this little guy.
Yeah.
All right.
And thank you, Kate. We're finally doing it. It's crazy. It's been on our list for so long.
See, Pika, I bow to this because it doesn't take any of my time.
This is Hornet.
This is true Hornet right here. The hardest version of Hornet. If I lose to her, Silksong comes out tomorrow. So we'll see what happens.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. Uh-oh, not looking good
the
for our
Yoda
girl.
of Hollow Knight. Who else gets those vibes?
Oh, yeah. He does have that kind of voice, too. I wouldn't be surprised if that was like a huge inspiration. Oh my god, she attacks so fast.
Since this tongue twister is not that much longer, then we're kind of fine with it. But yeah, there was one time that someone put a tongue twister in and then put like a wall of text in chat, like in different parts. That's too much. There is a word limit for a reason, but we don't even choose that word limit. Like that's a Streamlabs thing, but like this one's fine.
So after Hornet second time, I'll just sit on the bench while we do it.
Okay.
Okay. Betty bought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty bought was bitter. So Betty bought a better butter, and it was better than the butter Betty bought before. Nice.
I feel like you added something in there.
Where?
I don't know.
Did I get it or did I not get it?
I think you did really good. I'm proud of you.
I know I did.
Betty bought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty bought was bitter. So Betty bought a better butter, and it was better than the butter Betty bought before.
I think mine sounded better even though you started faster. Betty bought and sold. You ever fantasize about being an auctioneer
all the time?
Yeah.
I did a charity auction once, and it was fun.
It's like one of those ones.
But I wasn't allowed to get too intense with it.
No, I imagine not. To me, it was like one of those unattainable.
So this was Hornet the second time?
Yes.
Okay, so the eyes, the shell, the phoenix, the beetle.
So the eyes are always there.
Yes, and the beetle's right now.
Beetle?
And then
the
from
beetle?
there,
Which one's
it's
the beetle.
that one.
The shield? The beetle shield?
Beetle shield. And then that one, I forget what we call that one.
We call that one the mask.
Okay, the mask. And then it's like the flower bud.
The flower bud?
Down and to the left, up. That one.
Oh.
And then the pearl.
And the pearl.
Yeah.
Okay, so
There you go.
what the hell are these? We move quickly. We have great range. The Nail Master stuff's coming in. Okay, so this is the first, like, kind of rough section of the Pantheon 5. I know it by just looking at this. Defender's Crest. This helps with a couple fights. It makes me stinky, and that does damage. Pull Spell Twister so I can cast more spells. Okay. Alright. We can do this.
You feeling good, Doza?
Yeah, I feel great.
How are y'all feeling in chat? Y'all feeling good? You kind of want some butter now because of Betty?
Probably.
We almost baked something last night, and then we didn't.
Yeah, we got close.
We got super, super close, and then we were like, nah, let's just go to bed instead. I assume, Pika, that means you're sleepy. Andrew's good. Nintron's good enough.
Oh, goodness.
Taking down our daughter of hollowness. That's the name of Hornet's epic Kraken D5, just like the sister battle is from Mantis Lords. Gotcha.
Not to worry. So, beat her, yeah. So, Silksong's not coming out tomorrow. Y'all have time. Y'all have time to sit with that.
Could you imagine?
Could you?
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry about these things because they died of the stink.
Yeah.
Which is nice because I remember during the initial time that we played this guy was a wall for a little bit. Anything that's a wall is like more than 3 attempts, I feel. And
yep, this is still the first run of the night.
Oh my gosh. He does... It's such a telegraph thing, but yet here I am out here getting hit.
This Pantheon 5 thing is quite long, considering that, like, with it being the first run and we're only, like, 45 minutes into stream.
It's over 40 bosses. So.
That's true, but I forget how long it is, you know?
Yeah. Oh, nice. That's weird. I do like the stagger stuff. Whenever a game has, like, stagger that rewards, like, aggressiveness, that's really fun. Elden Ring does the same thing. I forgot I forgot what my attack button was because I had to dry my hand.
Don't forget.
Oops.
Right, now's not the time to forget things.
The thing is that, like, since initially beating the game, we've changed our control scheme like 4 or 5 times. And I've done the same thing with Elden Ring, where I'll change a button, or I'll change something about something. And it's like, it creeps up every now and then when I have, like, a pause. I don't really get confused once I'm, like, in it. But, like you just saw, I just was like, where's he going?
It's okay. It's natural to fumble. And hey, William, how are you doing today? It's time for the Energist.
True. Oh, I wasn't really counting on that. Yeah, we've lost to that too before. Like, maybe a handful of times. Not a lot.
That was the past, and this is today.
This is today. I've lost to this guy once. It was so weird because it was like nowhere near a first time. But he does do double damage compared to everything else we've fought so far.
One of Anthony's main questions was after facing the Traitor Lord has always been, how in the 7 rings did the Traitor Lord ever manage to fit in the 4th throne before it was broken? He's so much bigger than his sisters.
That's a great question. Which one's Traitor Lord? I have the most massive amnesia for this game in particular.
I mean, it's been a long time coming, and your main goal is to just beat it.
Right? Okay, I've lost to this guy a few times too. So we just take it slow and not get too close when he starts throwing stuff.
The guy you just fought.
Oh right, that's his name. I even read it before stream.
Don't want to lose against the white defender.
No. Oh my god, it's okay.
Woo. Liza P has been suggested before, Andrew. I don't remember if it was you or not, but I will definitely make note that you are also suggesting it.
Thank you.
We're always down for more Soulsborne-like games, and by we I mean Doza, and I'm here to enjoy it as well.
I think it has like a gothic vibe, and I think you'll enjoy that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hey! Not so bad, not so bad.
He may forget, but we do love anyway. And he's getting through it. So that was after the white defender. So now you change out your builds again.
Oh, I do already? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So the eyes, the shell, the phoenix, the beetle. Oh, wait, you were... most of it stayed the same. Most of it's the same?
I just like swap out the mask?
Yeah, you swap out the... Well, the flower
stinky
bud. The mask is still there too, Doza. You kind of went a little too quickly. No, you did it wrong.
This is it, right?
No.
And this one?
No.
This looks familiar.
No. Okay, so put on the phoenix.
The phoenix.
Yep, and then the beetle guard, shell guard thingy. And then you do the mask.
The mask.
That's the transformer, not the mask.
I'm sorry.
The mask is on the bottom.
This one?
And then the pearl,
okay,
and then the chakra on the bottom.
Okay, this is the one. This is the leg that I'm afraid of. Not the last one. The last one was easy. Y'all saw me completely massive dip it.
Don't say anything's easy.
Well, yeah, I've
go in with confidence.
I've died to like everything in this game at least once, like everything.
Haven't we all?
Haven't we? No.
You think someone's out there who hasn't died to everything in this game?
Maybe they didn't.
Just won first shot
maybe
all the way
they didn't
through
die
Pantheon
to
5.
like a basic roly-poly
First
enemy.
attempt.
No way. No way. Not unless they were practicing on someone else's account and just didn't show anybody.
Yeah, and that's cheating.
I guess. Yeah.
We're not even gonna talk to her. We're just gonna go.
I don't want to. I don't. The lore is not important to me right now. What's important is finishing the game. Oh.
I wonder if there's gonna be lore at the end of it, though. Probably.
Yeah, we'll pay attention to whatever lore is at the end.
Cause that's new.
Ooh, that was close. This guy kind of freaks me out.
Ninjatron, what have you been playing lately? Or anybody else as well? Like any new games over the weekend for y'all? or returning to any fan favorite games.
Oh,
The competitive season of Overwatch is coming to an end, so we were trying to get our ranks in some kind of good standing before leaving. Because there was one night that we did really, really bad, and we like dropped down. Never play when you're tired and like angry at the world.
No,
So-
competitive Overwatch is not the thing to like
Just
calm
keep
down
going.
with.
Like one more game. Nah.
Can't handle the loss.
Yeah. Andrew just got Elden Ring recently.
Really?
That's awesome. How are you liking it so far?
Have you had a chance to play?
Well, yeah, that's a good question too. That's exciting.
Nush does her best to give me context of what like is said in chat. Sometimes she has to like paraphrase to be quick about it. So like
Yeah.
sometimes I'll respond, and then like the answer is in the response, but like we haven't
No,
Nush hasn't got to that part yet.
Nah, this was just got Elden Ring recently, but I knew you'd be excited. On PS5, and I don't have online yet, and I played a little. It's fun. Okay.
Oh, Potato, the talking potato. He has it on PS4. Y'all can play together.
Because
No
PlayStation,
pressure.
yeah.
Yeah. PlayStation can play with PlayStation.
That's the best time to play. What do you mean? You can tap that in over. But like not competitive. Like we need to be in the right mindset to like actually do good in competitive. Which, funnily enough, Doza yesterday, he decided to go into the settings of my Overwatch game and turn off comments and turn off voice chat so I wouldn't like hear anything. And I played really good. So what people say in chat and on voice chat does negatively affect me. And he didn't tell me about it until today.
These are gold players. They don't know what they're talking about.
Regardless, though, he was like, hey, I have a confession. Like today, I have a confession. I was like, what'd you do? I thought it was work related or something. He's like, no. So like, I turned off the chat. And I was like, really? Like, even after I questioned it, because I was like, no one's talking in competitive. It's so strange. And he was like, yeah. Like, he kept playing it off. And like, he lied to me. But I guess for the greater cause.
Your mental health.
My mental health.
Your enjoyment
yeah.
of a video game that you love.
And we
What an
both,
evil
I think we
man.
were on like a 10-game winning streak. It was great.
Yeah, I was getting like almost 30% like rank out of 100% of a rank up.
It was nice.
Per win.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Anthony usually sticks to Genshin Impact to do daily quests until new Archon quests become available.
Thank goodness that guy's dead.
Oh, and yeah, Pika gets Pika loves Genshin Impact, Anthony. So you guys have something to bond over.
He's a massive fan.
He is.
We can heal off of this.
And Ninjatron has literally been playing War Thunder. That's basically what I've been doing a lot now. I got involved in the good side of the community, so even when I'm not playing it, I'm working for the nice, productive.
Oh my god, he landed on me.
And we're talking about games that y'all have been playing lately, Boxboy.
Oh.
Whether over the weekend or like right now. Like, well, what have y'all been into? On our end, it's mostly just been Overwatch when we play together. And then Doza obviously has been practicing Hollow Knight. He's been also preparing for Elden Ring, which is only a couple of days away.
God.
It's crazy. Friday.
I know, it's almost here. Aye, dude.
Liza P, Plata, and New Leaf. So I heard, I saw like a random video like about Plata like being similar to Overcooked, but not as intense. So I've kind of looked at it and I was like, huh, there might be something here. And Pika, you know what our answer always is when you say, what if I stream something? If you want to stream, stream.
We run it back.
Yes, we do. Did you want to practice him?
Nope.
Okay, we're just running it back. Second attempt of the night has begun.
Yep, we get back into it.
And hey, Kessler, how are you doing today?
How's it going, bud? Oh, I forgot to change
Is it
stars.
counterproductive
That'd
if
be
you're
fun.
having fun, though, and if it's bringing joy to your life?
Define counterproductive.
Star Rail's story update dropped last night, wrapping up its most recent arc. It was Mad Peak playing fighting games as usual, Ultra Kill, Persona, finishing platformers I never got around to, 100%ing OJ. Okay. Oscar's been cooking a lot.
Nice. Sounds like a good time.
And Kessler, you do stream. What do you mean? What have you been playing lately? And are you planning to play the Elden Ring DLC, like streaming it? Are you getting it? These are the questions I have.
True.
It is like Overcooked. It gets more on the intense closer to day 15. Okay. Kimon completed the main part of a game called Yumi Tuki today. I've never heard of that.
I don't know.
90% suffering, 10% fun. See, for us though, like Overwatch is more fun than suffering.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like I think our percentages are a little bit different, but that's okay. We're different people.
Oh man, I'm just bullying this guy. Such an increase in difficulty. Did I even get far enough to like fight the upgraded version of him? I don't think we did.
Kessler pre-ordered the Elden Ring DLC and will play it when he comes back from vacation. How is vacation going? We hope it's well. Hopefully you're getting lots of rest and relaxing, like especially considering leaving the toxic work environment recently.
Oh yes.
You deserve the break.
It's good to have that degree of separation. Alright, let's kill this one. Nice and easy.
You know, funnily enough, we haven't pre-ordered the Elden Ring DLC.
No, we probably should.
Like today? Tomorrow? Probably tomorrow.
Today. Will we
you're
remember?
Gonna forget.
Y'all! Speaking of things that keep getting forgotten, guess who remembered?
Remembered what, Doza?
Remembered to evolve their shiny Eevee. I did. I remembered. I can confirm now that I have a shiny Umbreon, my favorite Pokemon ever.
He finally did it.
As my buddy in Pokemon Go. Oh my gosh.
Comfy's going to Vegas till Sunday. Have fun.
Nice.
And be safe. It's really hot out there right now. Gotta wait till next week to play Elden Ring though.
Ooh.
But you're gonna have a great time on vacation, I'm sure.
Yeah. Maybe they'll have Elden Ring there.
What, in Vegas?
You don't think they have Elden Ring at all in Vegas?
No, I'm sure they do, but like, you think Comfy's really gonna play it there while
if you see an Elden Ring themed like pachinko machine or whatever,
I don't think that
please
exists.
take a picture. Why not? Metal Gear exists. There's Metal Gear pachinko machines.
I don't think there's gonna be an Elden Ring pachinko machine.
Well, we'll just have to.
Have you ever been to Vegas, Doza?
Yeah, when
you were
I was
younger?
like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, watching the Knights joust, that was hype.
There's the Guilty Gear pachinko.
See?
Well, I'll stand corrected, but there's no Elden Ring one, I doubt
Stranger
it.
than fiction.
Speaking of fighting games, I feel like of actually grinding out Under Night for the first time.
Under Night?
In several years instead of keeping it casual, but is a much bigger commitment than something like Strives' Box Boy.
Well, good luck with that. That reminds me, we need to revisit Shallow Knight.
Hollow Knight?
Shallow Hell? No. What is it called? It's that treasure trove thing. He was not in Smash, but sort of. Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight. Gotcha.
Shovel Knight, yeah.
Funnily enough, I don't know why, we're really bad at pre-ordering stuff until it gets close to the date. I think it's also because, like, while we could include it into, like, the budget of, like, the months before, like, when something is released or pre-orders start, it's easier to wait until the month it actually is going to be played, so it's not just sitting there sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know. To allocate the funds with the month that it's actually going to be used, I don't know. I don't know what our deal is, but we haven't done it
we're
yet.
19 days into this month.
Yes.
With 2 days left.
Well, we haven't bought any games this month.
No.
Yeah.
But we had been consistently buying something for a few months now.
Well, yeah.
Because we
have a gaming budget.
We had Peach.
I mean, as streamers and gamers, we have to have this is part of our entertainment budget.
Yeah.
We don't go to, like, movie theaters and stuff like that, but we'll put more for here.
It's funny, because, it's like, it's still a difficult thing to, like, unless it's absolutely coming out for, like, a planned stream, and this is what we're doing, it can still be very difficult to kind of pull the trigger and make some purchases.
Comfy's going to be avoiding anything and everything Elden Ring while he's there, so no spoilers. But if he sees a pachinko that's Elden Ring, he'll take a pic.
I will not text you about how wonderful the time I'm having. You can count on it. You can count on me. You've always been able to.
She
and I respect
died
the spoilers.
today. January 12th, 2020, 21. Did I really say that? I must have been tired.
What'd you say?
She died today, January 12th, 2020, 21 for Hollow Knight. I said that
my
on
gosh.
January 13th.
It's a year earlier than I thought. I thought we had played this in 2022.
That's okay, Doza. We all forget things.
Oh my god, I'm just taking
Kimitsuki
hits.
is a pixel RPG horror game where you go through these dream worlds collecting items called effects to complete the game. Ooh, is it scary? Like, you're calling it a horror game, so are you scared or you're probably enjoying it?
Very nice. Ooh, that was close.
Kessler, you're so sweet. I hope one day we're able to hire within the community.
Wouldn't that be cool?
It would be. It's a really good goal to have. Gotta still make so many moves to get there.
I don't have a segue for this, but isn't Silent Hill 2 being remade?
Horror is what you heard, and you said Silent Hill 2.
That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
of. Because, like, that's cool, but, like, how do you even get started with Silent Hill 1 then? What would be the best way? Because I think there's also that, like, new...
I mean, you have quite a few horror games. You just don't play them as much on the channel.
Have we played Layers of Fear 2 yet?
I don't think so. We've only played the first one.
Oh my god, that's right. We just keep talking about it. Die, dude. Just die. I don't want to fight you anymore. Thank you.
Aw, Comfy's actually so sad about it. Was ready to follow up on suggestion to go through the DLC together with a taunted tongue. Profound sadness. But like, there's still opportunities to play together.
Look, I know better than anybody that what sounds nice and like what actually pans out in reality are very seldom linked together. Hence why it takes so long to respond to my personal text messages, as an example. One example, right?
How many people are pending right now, Doza?
That's not important. That's not what I'm getting at.
But it's a reminder to reply to them, you know?
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, what do I do for this? Where's my increased damage?
I hope you both have all of the fun in the game just went away from me. Genshin Impact. I'm glad you guys became friends.
Hell yeah, let's go. That's pretty nice. I think this is the build that I want to go with. Look at that, we're already one leg of the race into it. Out of how many? I'm not really sure. Maybe
Did
5?
you need to change your build? No, you're good.
I think I did. I think I did it right.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I knew that was risky, and yet I did it anyways. Let's just repeat what I just said again. I have to be careful here. I think having no floor, or like limited floor, is like the... I don't know. I don't know if it's my favorite way of making something harder.
Luigi's Kiwi Strawberry Ice? Like
What is
Luigi
that?
from Mario and Luigi William? Or is this like a different like place or something? I'm glad you're enjoying it. I hope you don't die from it though, because we'd miss you very, very much.
What is this?
I
Is this
assume
a
like
drink?
food or a drink or something. Kiwi Strawberry Ice, like an icy maybe?
That would be my
or
guess.
ice cream, or a popsicle, or some kind of dessert.
Oh, I've been wanting to get back into popsicles because it's summer.
You want to make some?
We can.
I
we
actually
technically
saved.
could.
There's like this dinosaur popsicle mold. It's for kids, but I thought you'd appreciate it, so I saved it to our Amazon wish list.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah. So we can
And
make
who's
our
saying
own
we
popsicles.
can't make our own? Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite flavor?
A popsicle?
Yeah.
Mango.
Do you have a second favorite? So quick. This is it. Okay.
I mean, I love all kinds of fruits. In fact, we did stock up on a bunch of fruits, and Doza like is going to be trying some new things for the first time, which will be great.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we're trying to increase his fruit repertoire now that we've gotten more vegetables in him.
Finally,
Yeah.
we can move back to fruit. We hadn't tried a new fruit in so long. Well, I don't know why I did that.
Nah, we've been sticking to the oldies and goldies. Doza also made this like fruit smoothie the other day. Is it really a smoothie? Well, I guess it's still a smoothie even if there's no like milk in it, right? He put way too much spinach though.
I
like
put so much
spinach.
So
I was
much.
like, what is this?
It was like
still-
80% spinach.
It was I don't know what compelled him. Like, maybe he just wanted to finish the spinach. Like, I don't know. I was like, there's other things we could have done with the spinach, but he put so much, and honestly, it was a bit off-putting, but we got through it.
Then I added strawberries and it became brown.
Oh yeah, so originally it was just like spinach, dates, mango, like some other stuff, and like it was just a lot. The spirit of Popeye, yeah, that's probably it.
That's what it was. We wanted to be able to, eat metal chains and then spit bullets. So we needed our spinach. Canonical thing that Popeye has done. Being able to see these old clips come back and, in TikTok form or whatever, like that, I'm totes cool. More people need to know about the feats of Popeye. It's crazy. Oh, that was easy.
William's thing was Italian ice. Just got groceries. It might be a New Jersey thing. Yeah, we don't really find a lot of Italian ice down here.
It's there every now and then.
Yeah.
There was a few years where instead of those those popsicles that with the plastic tubes that cut your mouth. Instead of that, it was
Pops.
Instead of that, it was like advertised as Italian ice.
We also have the thing called Bahama Bucks down here. It's basically like a snow cone place.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't get a chance to go there that often.
Speaking of ice cream, did you guys ever see powdered ice cream?
I feel like does it look like sand?
I feel like we did.
I feel like I've seen it. But please go into detail.
Tell us more.
Yeah, I want to know more. Remind me. Gives me vibes of like astronaut food.
Yeah, I just Googled it. Powdered ice cream. And like there's one for like on Amazon that's listed. It's like dry powdered ice cream mix.
Dry powdered ice cream mix.
So you can make ice cream with that, like with a powder.
Oh, well, that's a little different. Well, that was a pretty clean attempt there.
What was your reaction to the Soul Master's fake out the first time?
Getting hit? That's what my reaction was.
Comfy just added persimmons and Korean melon to fruit repertoire. Nice.
I've been wanting to with persimmons.
But
I
don't like persimmons is why but you should try them. You should try and make your own opinion. Just because I don't eat them doesn't mean that you can't.
True. What did I just fight? It was the sisters, the mantis shrimp. Mantis sisters.
So we're still on the Oonga Boonga then.
Okay. That's the thing about these kind of streams where we just do Pantheon stuff. I start to kind of lose my mind in terms of like pacing, and I forget like where I am in the game. I know where I am in real life.
There's a Popeye One Punch Man thing.
Oh my god! Oh.
I have not seen it. Doza, have you?
I haven't even hit this guy yet. What? Sorry, what?
It's okay. You're good. Popeye versus One Punch Man.
Popeye versus One Punch Man. I have not seen it.
There you go.
I've seen many episodes of Popeye, and I've seen season 1 of One Punch Man.
One of the fruits that we got were some Japanese pears.
Yes.
That we're excited to try.
I'm hoping it's the same kind that I had in California. The thing is that the one in California was literally 4 times the size. It was just this massive lump of fruit. And it was amazing chilled. Kept that in the fridge. The tiny little itty bitty motel fridge.
And then there was something called a dream melon that we got. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's supposed to be sweet and scrumptious.
Well, that doesn't really... okay.
Well, I mean, it kind of looks like a cantaloupe, but it's not. And they don't call it a cantaloupe. At HEB, they call it a dream melon. It's considered a summer gem. So we shall see. It looks very different.
I guess, well, I just don't know how any of those descriptors don't describe all the other melons.
We also got the classic, like, watermelon, like, I don't know, summertime, just watermelon hits different.
Yeah, of course it does. We've seen a few videos of people that do some wacky things with watermelon. They'll make like watermelon jerky. They'll make watermelon
boba
powder. But watermelon boba, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna cut it and eat it, but yeah, we're not doing anything fancy with it.
No, because like if I do that, it means I won't get to have watermelon the way that I know that I like it, and it takes like almost no work. Plus, I like the ritual of being able to carve my watermelon, you know? It's just nice. If you have a big enough, like, not sword, but weapon. Not weapon, knife.
Have you ever had a sumo orange?
No. What's that all about?
Comfy loves those. We typically get the oranges like that are easy to peel. I think they're
like
called
clementines,
cuties.
Yeah. That kind of thing. Tangerines. Whatever small and bite size, that's what Nush typically goes for.
It's just easy to grab and go.
Yeah.
But maybe we should try a sumo orange to check it out.
Got sniped. Yeah, why not?
Watermelon oil popcorn, William? Never heard of that.
What is that? Oh, so glad I won. I'm not bowing, I'm healing. Tough.
It's a thing, watermelon popcorn, but I've never
Oh, I guess I could have bowed.
heard of that.
That's pretty cool.
I feel like watermelon's a thing I would want to eat after popcorn.
Yeah.
Like dry and then like sweet, nice, hydrating.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna take some water.
You should. Maybe use your gamer towel. Relax. You got this.
That's great. And we did know that, Anthony. I know that we don't know remember a whole lot of the story, but the fluke marm stuff, yes, because when we got there for the first time, everybody in chat was simping real hard. They were down bad, more than I've ever seen them, I feel like. And it was something, all right.
Sumos are the most user-friendly fruit I've ever had. You'll understand if you try them. We'll add it to our next fruit haul.
So like the spiritual opposite of a pomegranate.
Pomegranates, like if you know the strat, it's pretty easy to get out. I mean, I was fortunate enough. My mom had a pomegranate tree in our backyard, so like I grew up with them. So it never seemed like this hard, difficult task for me.
Well, that's great for you.
But I think it just comes like with anything with practice, you know, like consistency.
Yeah, I mean, you get better and better.
Yeah.
I try to make a. Oop, I completely love that. I try to make a less of a mess when I do things that I've done a lot of. Just in general, that's kind of my goal.
Yes.
Because I know I do a great job with certain things, like if it's trimming chicken or not breaking down a whole chicken, not yet. But I know we recently talked about that. I think it was literally last week.
Yeah, Michael had brought it up.
Yeah.
It is a skill that I would like to learn how to do as well. Or, like, let you learn it. Doza's our meat guy, like, it's not me.
It's just like, you should know how to, like, change a tire, and you should know how to break down a chicken, of which I know how to do neither. That's kind of like life goals right there.
I guess I wasn't thinking about, like, the times. One day, we'll try a sumo orange and report back, Comfy. Right now, I feel like it's peak melon season. Get all of the melons. Even the lesser loved melon, honeydew. It's not bad.
I don't know. I've already gone with you halfway, and we've been eating cantaloupe. I don't know if I can make the honeydew jump.
Well, you're about to try this new melon, so we shall see.
Did you know my first time ever having boba was actually honeydew flavor?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And you love boba.
I do. It is full of, like, you know, like whole milk and cream and like sugar, completely devoid of any, like, or at least the kind I had was completely devoid of any healthiness.
Ninjatron, really, we don't know how to change a tire.
No, I can figure it out.
But at this point, like, we don't even have a car right now, so it's kind of like, why do we need to learn that?
I could claim that I know how to do it.
I'm sure that if we sat down to, like, not sat down, but like if you like took a look at it and like followed instructions, you could do it.
If you have that tire iron or whatever, the jacked thing,
all the parts.
You had the thing that lifts up the car
and the spare tire.
The spare tire that's in the trunk. You know, I can put all the pieces together, so I could do it. It's not one of those things where I'm gonna avoid it. You know. Okay, I bowed.
Passion fruit and pomegranates, nice. Those are both excellent fruit.
Oh my goodness. Get back here. Ooh, that was close.
I believe peaches are in season right now too, right?
Yeah,
Like
stone
peach
fruit.
cobbler. Stone fruit.
I didn't know about the stone fruit till like literally earlier this year, maybe late last year. Nush called it a stone fruit. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't break my teeth every time I eat a peach.
They're just called that. But like, I've been wanting to make like a peach cobbler. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. Well, peach cobbler to make
It's
it is
super
fun.
easy.
It is super easy.
Yeah.
And I think
you kind of like dump it all in and you just like you forget it. It's great.
of course. There's also the fact that you just cut up like a stick of butter. You just put big old squares of butter
No one
all
said it was
on top of
healthy.
the crumble. No, it's not. But like I never, like as a kid growing up, like peach cobbler is one of my favorite things, and I never knew that's how you made it. So it's just kind of like, wow, okay. Then I went right back to eating it anyways.
I also love like a custardy like fruit salad.
Ooh.
Those are so good.
I like a good parfait.
My mom makes this like, and I made it for Doza a few times. It's basically like a cardamom custard, and you put fresh fruit into it, and then like it's just so easy. Like you cut, like it's so good. I need to make that again.
You should.
Yeah.
You know I'd eat it. Ooh, we got 2 hits in there.
Jackfruit's really good if you can get past like. Wait, no, that's
Oops.
durian. The smell. Jackfruit's good though. They
I
are
like
big.
jackfruit. You have to get over its chewiness.
You can
for
also
some people.
You can like most like Asian stores, like yeah, you can get like the actual full fruit, but it can be a lot. So sometimes we just get the can.
Yeah.
It's just easier that way.
It's just a lot.
Yeah.
Jackfruits only come in one size, massive. Okay, let's see. This is after Grimtrump, so we do switch.
So the eyes, the shell, the phoenix, the beetle,
Beetle.
right up.
The beetle shield.
And then the transformer, which is right next to
Transformer
him,
right next to it.
and then the pearl.
The pearl.
There you
Okay,
go.
Thank you, Nush.
You're welcome,
So
Doza.
great. So great to have you. Okay. Alrighty. So our store, when they have jackfruit, they always have like a cartoon illustration of like a Tyrannosaurus Rex to like really make it cute for the kids. Because like when you're a kid and you see a fruit that big just like casually there, and you see a T-Rex,
That's just funny.
like how do you not beg your parents to like get it? Because you don't know what it takes to like break down this fruit. You don't know how hard it's going to be to eat all of it. You don't even know what it tastes like, but it looks cool.
Can't say I've ever had a cookie dough parfait to dip fruit into, but that sounds good.
Cookie dough parfait.
I feel like fruit sometimes can already be super sweet though.
It can be, if possible. Whoa, that was close.
Now I want fruit, but we don't have any, like, we need to cut some up.
Yeah.
Later.
Dodged, I didn't. We'll make some, well, we'll prepare some, I should say.
Yeah.
Look at these guys trying to hit me. They can't.
They can if they want to.
Yeah, I almost got hit there. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, I think this is literally going to be the last one here. I have lost to these guys before. I think one time on stream, like during a Pantheon attempt.
It happens.
It's pretty silly. Oh my god, it could happen again.
No.
Okay, alright, we're fine. So he hit me 3 times in a row. I just wasn't expecting it.
Remember, win or lose, you're still a champion. And a winner.
Yes. Isn't it great? This was a wall once upon a time. No longer, hopefully.
Have a sugar problem. The problem being there's not enough in the world to satisfy me. So you're basically like the dude from Mario, like from Paper Mario, who loves the cake and the sugar. What was it? Gourmet guy.
Gourmet guy, yeah.
I want to keep saying
dude.
the sugar gritty guy, but that's not it.
That was some good damage there. I also have a massive sweet tooth. I have a massive sweet tooth.
He does. He needs to have something sweet after like almost every meal, even if it's
Almost.
a little small thing.
Just a tiny something.
It could just be like a piece of chocolate.
It can even be like fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't count.
Which I grew up not having dessert regularly, so that was a shock for me when we first moved in. Like, I was like, really? You need something sweet after every meal? And now, like, I kind of joined him in that bad path.
How dare you? Oh! No! Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Sugar gritty be litty.
What's next? Because I'm gonna really need to, like, heal up here. Oh, okay.
Not Hornet.
It's technically possible to heal here. It's just I have to position myself right, so it takes longer for this guy to hit me. Like, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it now.
Keep cooking, Doza. You got this.
Yep. I'll try. Oh good, he summoned stuff. I'm gonna try. Nope. The middle is not far enough. Here's good. He summoned, so I went for 2. Leave me alone, man. I think we'll recover this just fine.
Let him beat the video game.
Right? How about y'all just fold? I won't tell nobody. That was close.
It is kind of weird being back in Hollow Knight.
I know. It's a vibe. You got the epic orchestra music with all the people singing, and it's just like, wow, this really is everything. Every single fight is like everything. Because I guess at the
Quite
time,
majestic.
when you were playing through it the first time, it kind of was. So it makes sense. Oh man, dude.
That's okay.
Oh, thought that was gonna hit me. I'm gonna focus on not getting hit. Most important thing. Even if I take this slow. Yes, he went up. Otherwise I would have gotten hit. Just one last FU, okay. I wonder if every Paper Mario game has one of those, like, gourmet characters.
I would assume so.
So I'm looking forward to, like, gourmet Koopa, because we've already seen something like that. The dudes who, like, stomp on the floor in Super Mario World and they make the little fire on the ground. That's what I think of.
I love that there's always, like, cooking. Like, games that have cooking just make me happy.
It's a good time. Oh.
Yeah. And, like, having the chef. Like, I wish the cookbook was real, though, so you could, like, look through it. Because even when, like, Pokemon came out with, like, the recipes and all that, all the different curries, I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, there was something. And it gives more of a meaning when you, like, collect stuff.
Yeah. And Ninjatron, that's just life's mystery sometimes. Why is it that when I don't pay attention, I end up first on the leaderboard, but when I do well and try to focus up, I just die 3 times in a row?
Maybe you had previously entered flow state.
Flow state?
Yeah. You know, when everything just kind of, like, makes sense and happens, and it almost feels automatic. That's flow state. Oh,
remember Thousand Year Door had the big toe that stole a pot of soup on the train? Yeah, exactly. So, like, there should be more like him, right? In other games, hopefully.
Not that this is kind of the same or even similar. It just has food. But Twilight Princess, when you're in the snow mansion. With the soup, yeah, and you have to get the ingredients. It was like a fish and, like, pumpkin soup. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. But yeah, I mean, like, even that was nice. You also have to get
the ice from the Gerudo in Breath of the Wild for the drink.
The drink. True, that's right. That was good.
And, like, Breath of the Wild has a cookbook. Like, there's so many recipes. And Tears of the Kingdom, for that matter. And Sean says, no, I wasn't even in flow state. I was literally barely paying attention. With probably the worst loadout I could take. I just think it's one of life's mysteries that it happens that way.
Could have been you got good RNG. I don't know.
That was after Hornet.
Yeah. Did we swap? We swapped, right?
We do, but keep most of them. After the beetle, you put them. Why would you do that?
Just say most.
I
sorry.
said most. Put the phoenix back.
Phoenix back.
And then the beetle.
And then the beetle.
And then the mask, which is the one on the bottom. And then the flower bud. And then the pearl. There you go.
All right.
Take a moment if you need it.
I am gonna take a moment. I haven't taken a moment really at all yet. So let's all just take a moment, not resting, because if we rest again, we'll lose our blue.
Breathe in. And breathe out, even though you're just making weird noises. You getting nervous?
Yes.
Why?
Because like it's such a monumental task. Like I'm almost hoping to get past like these middle of the road like bosses to get to like the really hard ones because I spent the most time on it. I put a couple of attempts to like beat the harder difficulties of like some of these mid ones, like the fly guy and all that, but I would say like 95% of the time was like on Absrad, on Nightmare Grim, and and Soul Vessel or whatever, Pure Vessel, and a little bit on Zote. So let's not lose to Zote this time. He's not going to be in this round, but maybe the next one.
You got this, Doza.
Yeah, I do got this.
Lock in.
Nothing here that I haven't seen before. Nothing here that I haven't dealt with before.
And have fun, Anthony. We'll see you later.
Yeah, that's easy. How many times have we played Hollow Knight since I beat Melania on Elden Ring?
That doesn't matter.
I'll just get an idea.
I'm not going to go count right now, but you can count later and answer your own questions. But I think it's fair to say that Pantheon 5 is the hardest thing you've ever tried to accomplish.
Yes. Wow, how did I not get hit by those? Okay. Uh-uh, dude. Nope.
Does it help talking through what you're doing?
Yep. And I went silent and I got hit twice.
So then keep talking it out.
Okay, so I kicked his ass.
Good job.
Thanks.
See, it helps.
Well, it does, because it helps me make sure that I'm doing the right thing.
This one was tricky earlier. You didn't forget this time. Good job.
I didn't forget my controls.
Yes, that's always a plus. I forget controls every week for games. You have to remember where the A and the B and the Y and the X are. Sometimes the R and the L's.
Oh my god, I got double whammied.
Just kidding.
WASD?
I don't forget those because like we're typing literally every day, but controllers, they still get to me.
Yeah, it's because we sometimes will switch between different controllers, different games, different consoles.
Yeah. Nintendo is definitely the easiest one, but even then it's like...
Yes.
Good job.
Thanks. Easily recoverable. Not an issue. Okay. Trader Lord, no problem.
It's unfortunate that there's not a place to like practice where you just go through all of them in the right order kind of thing. But I guess at that point you're just doing the whole thing.
It's not a one-to-one, but it's pretty close, like when you go and select each boss. But yeah, it could just be...
I think the running in between and stuff, though, is kind of like, eh.
So I have to remember which one, and they're not, like, some of them that have variants that are harder.
Quick.
He doesn't have a lot of health. He just can get scary if you get behind. Oh, boo!
White Defender! He's the last one in this, so you got it. You can take another breather.
Why would I just lay there?
Lock in.
Lock in. I'm gonna try and heal. I was hoping that would go over.
He really has good showmanship.
Oh my god.
Do you want to practice him?
Sure.
Are you okay?
That's fine. I'm not upset.
And then, who was the one that you didn't want to practice last time?
I think it was the fly guy.
That's who you died to last time?
No, the one I died to last time was Zote.
So do you want to practice Zote and White Defender?
Sure.
And then just for good measure, Abzad right after?
For good measure, to show that it's possible.
Well, I mean,
On
it's
stream.
not that. It's just, like, it's different doing it quietly, like, by yourself practicing versus, like, on stream, Doza.
It's also different, like, when you've had to fight, like, 30 bosses before then.
Exactly, which is why I was saying I wish there was a way to do that, but without having to walk between them. But you still got this. We believe.
Where is the defender
There's Zote.
dude? Defender dude's above us. I'm just remembering. Because he's one of the older bosses, because he has an original, and then he has, you know, the White Defender part is a variant. There he is. Okay, and then we'll do the harder difficulty. Not the hardest one. Alright, let's try to not get hit at all. Did I say not get hit at all? I mean, let's do our best.
Yes, there you go. I think you're getting in your own head.
That's a good thing we're practicing.
Yes.
Oh, he went through my spell. Okay, so this is similar to what I was dealing with health-wise. You're right, I am in my own head. Dang, this guy's hard.
Yeah.
When did he turn up?
You never had trouble with him before. That's why I think it's kind of funny.
It is funny. It's like the one time that I ever lost to him in the past. It's like, oh, now this is it's like my brain's like, whoa, this is a possibility. Uh-oh. Take it slow and we don't get hit by dumb things. Like that. We know he's coming out of the ground. We can bounce. We can bounce. Maintain distance. We didn't bounce because the balls were on their way back. And I was trying to dodge through that. Okay, we've already phased him. That's much better.
Keep talking through it. You got this. He goes quiet.
Right. Well, I have to get through this part where I just need to keep dodging and keep using the spell, the upward spell. I think it's called like Shriek or something. And then we dodge through that. He pops out. Yep. It's as simple as that. That's all we have to do.
Do it again.
I will do it again. I haven't even beaten the regular one in the regular difficulty on this guy. Only the harder one. Oh, that was close. Oh my god, how do I even react to that? I'm too close. That was scary. I'm getting hit by that same attack. I wonder what a better way to avoid it would be. Should be phasing here soon. There it is. I got behind.
That's okay.
But it's a good thing we're doing this again then, because clearly we need a little bit more.
We do.
Oh my
It could
god.
be a chat's focused up where we're just letting Doza lock in to focus on White Defender. Who knows? But, I mean, we're welcome to talk about whatever, I'm sure. I think Doza's getting in his own head a little bit, and he's kind of sad. I can see it in his face, and it's just like, I don't know what to say other than to let him cook.
Let me cook. I don't know. Should we let me cook? Or am I banned from the kitchen?
No, you're not.
Okay, we phased him. Just gotta not get hit. We can get hit once, that's it.
And hey, Sleepy, we're having a little trouble with White Defender, funnily enough, so Doza's practicing him at the moment before we get back into another attempt.
Silly.
I don't have anything else to talk about. I mean, we can talk about anything.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
Like, there's always something, you know? Your life, your dreams, your goals, your hopes, the weather.
What have you been playing lately? What have you been eating lately? Anything that you're looking forward to?
Great. Summer is about to begin.
Do you miss the days of
who
like...
else is a White Defender?
Oh, goodness.
Okay, Waxwood. That can be taken in so many different directions, and I'll leave that up to y'all.
Oh, we getting some damage in. Nope, that's not hitting me.
It's overkill, but why not just fight it on Radiant?
Fighting it on Radiant means that if I do get hit at least once, then I could wall myself from seeing second phase, and it'll end up being less practice overall. But I get why there's value in Radiant. Cause like, if I can beat this with like getting hit maybe once or twice, then it should be no problem, even if I'm in a sticky situation coming into the fight. But yeah, the Radiant, the whole one-hit thing, not a lot of value for the type of practicer that is having a phrase for me personally.
And hey, Ethan, we're doing good. How are you doing?
Welcome back. What you been up to? That was close.
Foster said perfect first phase, go back to Ascended and just improve second.
Oh gosh.
I feel like Doza didn't think anyone else was gonna give him trouble but Absrad, and like he just feels defeated. I see it in his face, and he's just like, I'm just like, I don't know what to say.
Oh my god, this guy's just got so much health. One hit? This guy was one hit in second phase. Like, what is that? Did we really bounce him like crazy? Oh my gosh.
Ooh, thanks for sharing those, come on. It looks very pretty. Very different, too, for all being, like, the same game. So there must be, like, some kind of story going on there.
Oh, nice. I like the vibe. Bounce? Uh-huh.
Ninja, there's always things to talk about when it comes to life. Like, what's something that you did today? Or what's something that you hope to do tomorrow? Like, start small. It's fine. It can literally be anything. Today, I actually slept a lot. Today's a federal holiday in the United States. It's Juneteenth. And because of that, some of, like, work was just super light, and it was raining outside, so it felt like a vibe for us to just, like, catch up on some sleep, because we've been at a bit of a deficit. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but we haven't put out any shorts in a while. We've been doing a lot of editing for clients. We have, like, one client has, like, 3 big videos going out this week. Another one, like, at the end of the month, which is basically coming up pretty soon here. We have monthly videos that we turn in a month in advance for one of the clients, so we've been, like, working on those. So it's back to, like, we don't want to burn out, so we're doing a lot of editing for clients more than ourselves right now. It's just that phase of, or that season, if you will. We really don't want to burn out, especially this close to, like, the anniversary. And I know, like, with Elden Ring coming out, Doza's really excited, and we want to make sure we can be, like, up and ready and excited, like, good full streamer mode for those streams. So we don't want to, like, overwork ourselves and be tired. So we took a little bit of rest today, and then tomorrow we'll get back into it. I don't know when shorts are going to start coming out again, but thankfully, you know, like, the channel still, like, people are still, like, watching older things. I think we're getting to the point where people like to watch whatever playthroughs they're looking forward to. So that's been kind of nice.
It has been.
It's nice getting comments on older content that, like, we don't, like, oh, like, what? You're watching, like, a game from, like, year 2 of our journey? Like, it's exciting when they still comment and want to, like, have conversations with us. You juggled him so much, you skipped phase 2. Could be wrong, but I think Doza ends up focusing so much on the boss, he doesn't pay enough attention to other projectiles on screen.
Yeah, I think I'll get hit in the back of the head with one of the balls, and then he'll throw in a like ground slam, like a standing ground slam, which I am realizing that I need to just dodge away. What I'm doing is I'm trying to jump and then dodge through it as if you were slamming from the air, but that's just not, I don't have to do that. I looked at how far that last attempt, like how far the ground thing actually goes, and I can damn it, I can outrange it.
And then, Sean, there you go. That's something
like
that's happening in your life today. And yesterday, for that matter. What is it about War Thunder that you really like? There's another thing.
See, I jumped. I just needed to dodge.
You didn't look at the thing coming from behind you to stab you in the back.
No, I did not. My attempts, like, even though I'm beating this guy, like, it's still really, like, sketch.
Luckily, right after you beat him, you do get to heal up.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally after him that you can, like, change up your build and stuff, so...
And he does hit harder in this form, so I think we're gonna move on to another thing that we need to fight.
You wanna try Zote?
Yeah, we can try Zote, and then we can look at Absrad.
Okay.
Okay, I have to hit select. What are these buttons? For after...
Nightmare Grim. The eyes, the shell...
The Zote is after Grim Trope, I think.
Oh, after White Defender. Sorry.
After White Defender?
Yeah. So
right,
it's
okay.
The eyes, the shell, the phoenix. I don't know why you take everything off. The beetle. It's always like those 4. The mask.
The mask.
The pearl and the chakra.
Whoops.
Yeah, so we've had 2 attempts tonight so far. The first attempt, he lost his Zote and he was like, I don't want to practice, I'm just going to go into my second attempt. And then he lost to White Defender. So that's why I had suggested let's practice a little bit before we head back into our third attempt.
Zote.
Yeah.
Zote the Mighty. Alright, we're going to do the harder difficulty than he actually is in Pantheon. Okay, what have I learned about this guy? I can ground pound when he starts flailing. This. Yep.
I guess that's what you like about Ninjatron, blowing shit up. Makes sense.
It does, doesn't it? Ah! I guess I should have healed.
Instead of using specialized charm layouts, why not use charm layouts designed for each run of bosses between benches? That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
This is what we have for after White Defender for all the way up until Nightmare Grim. And then after Nightmare Grim, we have a different build for the end. I think Doza did mix up or change up some stuff. I'm not sure from like the last time because he has been practicing off stream, but I think he's been focusing so much more on Absrad and like Nightmare Grim, but like that he didn't foresee Zote or like freaking White Defender to be like, hey, so I'm gonna mess things up for you today.
I put a little bit of practice in Zote and Nightmare Grim and Pure
Absrad,
Vessel.
Yeah. After
Absrad, most of that was Absrad. Where I felt confident enough. The thing is that White Defender is a whole different beast, I guess.
And also, like, it's obviously different practicing when you're, you know, by yourself, like, not having to talk compared to, like, stream. Which is why, like, if you wanted to lock in completely, like, I'm sure they would understand.
Right.
Like, pretend you're just practicing, like, no one else is here.
Ooh. What's he doing? I thought I was gonna get hit by the shockwave. I was surprised that I didn't get hit before and lose like twice, even though I know that I was invincible for that a little bit. And so I jumped too late to get over that shockwave behind him. Okay. Yes, you're really amazing. Why did that shockwave go away? That was weird. Oh, what? What nonsense was that? He got in my head with that. I didn't know me staggering him tapped his like active, I don't know, like attack box, whatever you want to call it. That was kind of ridiculous. I'd never seen that before. Ooh, he's trying to mix me up.
That's what he does.
He's the mix-upper. Nice. I am going to heal. Why not? I would have healed it. Never mind. That did nothing. I like how the music is more traditionally like heroic. Heal twice, please. Yes! That was close.
But you did it. And then you did it. That's okay.
I was so focused on the fact that I was stuck in the corner, and I was hoping that he would keep moving around. But he did that thing.
Get out of this funk. Get out of your head.
I gotta get out of my head.
Relax. Go take a lap.
Right, okay.
Around the kitchen island. Go. Just kidding. I don't know. What could help?
How do you think I will take that lap?
Hey, Mario Kart playlist. This is the Hollow Knight I keep hearing about. You mean Hollow Knight, sir. But yes, this is Pantheon 5 of Hollow Knight. We're currently practicing Zote, which is one of the bosses in the Pantheon that was giving Doza a bit of trouble tonight. How are you doing today?
Oh, you're not gonna get me with that. Ooh.
The most ironic bit is GPZ is optional. Oh, right.
Okay,
But he's here and we must take care of him. Run it back.
I will run it back after doing my lap.
You're gonna take a lap?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna attempt.
You're not attempting?
I'm just gonna walk around. But yeah, like Pantheon has all these different like characters. It's crazy. Isn't it? Doza's literally taking his lap. He's drinking water and everything. But yeah, see, he's been cooking. He's been practicing. It's just... I don't know what it is, to be honest. I think it's just the matter of difference between practicing alone versus being on stream and like the added pressure. But I know like this is the biggest, hardest goal that he's ever had with like gaming ever. So like I'm proud of him nonetheless. And we're gonna get through it. One day, mark my words, Doza is gonna beat Pantheon 5. It could be today. It could be another day. We don't know.
Could be.
We're not fortune tellers. Future seekers? Future seers? Sires?
Things. Yeah, things. Let's beat this guy one more time, and like one more time where I have more than half my health, or at the very least half my health. Okay. Right, I shouldn't have gone above him. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Oh.
There you go, Ninjatron. You cooked and you remembered. Thought of two things that happened to me recently. One, it broke my phone screen. That's really sad. Second, played a Roblox demo of a Paper Mario-like game, very heavily inspired by it, and the early 2000s. What's the... So a Roblox demo of a Paper Mario-like game. So like an in-game Roblox thing. We haven't touched Roblox in a hot minute. I don't think we will go back to it for a while, though.
No reason.
No, but we are very close to, like, I'm not really comparing the two, but like Minecraft, like beating that on stream one day.
Don't hit me.
Mario Kart with the wall. After I donated my whole paycheck to Mr. Beast, I quit my job to stay home and watch Nush and Doza VODs every day, so I need to crash on your couch. Funnily enough, our couch is currently in 4 different pieces because we're in the process of moving it over to Doza's mom's place because we're giving it to her. It's kind of bittersweet because like it is literally the first piece of furniture we bought together, but we barely use it anymore. For us, it's very much like sitting at our desks for work, or laying in bed, or like, you know, sitting at the dining table, things like that. We don't really sit on the couch much, so we're giving it away.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is a really big couch. It's gonna take, like, we figured out a way to fit it into Doza's mom's car, like where since we broke it down into 4 pieces, we can do 2 pieces at a time. And we never knew how to take apart this couch ever. So we learned how to do that yesterday, watching some YouTube videos and like using some tools and everything. We also gave it a good like wipe down, like, because the inside mechanisms of like couches, like the recliner couches and stuff like that, they can get really dusty, but I don't think anyone ever cleans them. A lot of the YouTube videos we saw too, people were like, it's gonna have a lot of stuff. Like ours was not that bad, but like it still had like a layer of dust that you had to kind of wipe out.
Yeah, but like these other people, I don't know what they're on. Like it was crazy.
It was pretty bad, yeah.
So we beat Zoe. We beat Zoe with more than half our health left, which was my parameter. So let's put some attempts in Azred. Not attempts, let's put some practice.
Let's do it. And hey, Slender Fox, I'm glad you love Hollow Knight. We are big fans of this game as well. The last thing standing in our way of completely finishing it is Pantheon 5. So that is what we are practicing and attempting to do tonight.
That's correct.
I'm still waiting for you guys to be the tutorial so we can get to the actual game, lol. So Fry's wonderful Minecraft adventure map is a tutorial. It really is though. We've learned so much that we forget between every single Minecraft run, but I feel like we're getting close. I think there's only going to be 2 more streams left. It could have been one longer stream, but with the time zones and differences and everything, we decided to keep it into 2. So we'll be doing one later this month in June. I think it's the last Sunday of the month, and then we'll be doing another one in July. And hopefully beating it at that point.
Hopefully.
For those that don't know, Zoe only exists if Bretta and Zoe meet. The way to stop this is to not save them from the Vengefly King. Yet, in our story, we did.
We did.
So he is here, and we must take him down. And that's true. Fry could still add to the map, but like, we're looking forward to like beating Minecraft once and for all. Plus for me, like every single time we play Minecraft, I get super freaking dizzy even with like taking like motion sickness pills and things like that, like I'm ready for it to be done. I'm so grateful for all that Fry has put into it and like what, you know, this adventure we've been on. And I love that many of you are Minecraft fans, but like it's, for me, like I feel so sick after every single stream, and it ain't it. We tried so many texture packs, we tried so many things. It's just not one that works with me.
And that's okay.
Yeah, it's sad though.
Oop, that was my first hit.
Even just walking around like our Minecraft worlds, like I love seeing all the things you guys build, but then I can only handle so much. And I don't get motion sickness with almost anything else. Like nothing's like tested me as much as Minecraft, and it's so sad. I don't even get like sick like on boats or anything either. Weird.
That's...
See?
Yeah.
He did this.
Yeah, this guy's easier than Zone.
And White Defender.
I mean, this lady. Ugh. Makes me mad.
I don't think have we tried the muted colors thing for Minecraft?
No, we have not.
I guess we could give that a go. That's different than like texture packs and stuff. We'll try that for the next stream and see. But I feel like every suggestion we've gotten so far, it's been a struggle. Doza feels good again. You're pumped up.
Oh well, I mean,
pump up the jam.
Pump it up. Now the harder difficulty.
Oh, Mario Kart, I totally get that. 3x3x3 dirt house. I remember when I made a stick, it was glorious.
Oh, that was freaking close.
I'm down for whatever ideas you can give, Sleepy. I think you're one of the people who gave us a texture pack once too to try, which didn't work, but like I'm happy and grateful for any suggestions anyone has. Because if like we could play even more Minecraft if I didn't get sick. Pasta in the microwave for lunch today? How did that go? Come on, did you like it?
I think Food Theory did a video on microwave pasta. Every time you microwave it, it gets slightly healthier for you, somehow.
Yeah. And we are still gonna do the pit in Paper Mario at some point. So far, there was actually, I forget who it was. Someone commented on one of on our finale Paper Mario stream. Actually, Slenderfox, I think it was you, if you're still here. You had some suggestions for like different things that we should still do, but being as vague as possible. We really appreciate the list. We haven't replied to your comment yet. We will, but we were looking at it. We were thinking of like, so far for sure, I know we want to do a trouble stream, and people were saying we should do the trouble before we do the pit, because we'll get more things that could help us along in that journey. So there are two potential more like things that we want to accomplish, and then maybe even some more, because we really enjoyed Paper Mario. It's not the last you've seen of it, of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door on the channel, or even the series for that matter. But with this week, what we actually did was, after beating Thousand Year Door on Friday, hitting that credits, that is, we threw it out to our Patron globs and our YouTube member globs to see what we could squeeze in for these 2 days, and they chose Hollow Knight, so we're here attempting that again.
Yes. That's kind of the lowdown on how everything's been going on when we're juggling how and where and what.
Yeah. I know maybe one other texture pack that could work, that or setting the game brightness to moody all the way down could work. The light engine is a bit weird, to be honest. Okay. I appreciate the help, Sleepy. And
I will have no problem matching my settings as well.
So it's not like weird on stream for everyone to see. Comfy chose Hollow Knight but have ulterior motives. Yeah, so like, as y'all know, whenever we complete like a series or a game or like a huge goal on the channel, something new emerges. So something new is going to be emerging eventually.
Yes.
And we're all here for it. And yeah, that Friday stream, we did not expect it to be 7.5 hours, but it did. And we crashed very nicely after that, but we had to wake up super early because we were taking Doza's mom to the airport. the next morning.
That was touch and go, wasn't it?
It was. And then we had more errands to do Saturday. Like, I don't know, the day was, I don't think we got enough rest over the weekend, which is why as we were getting through this work week, today we did get some rest finally and kind of caught up. Because we were going to sleep like for the past few days around like 2 a.m. and then like getting back to it at work like kind of early, like 6:30, 7 o'clock. So sleep deficits are never good when you have a lot going on.
Not really.
Yeah.
That was bad.
And yesterday, I think we played Overwatch longer than we should have. We don't typically like play games like on a Tuesday, but after we did all the couch stuff, like we weren't ready to like just go to bed, like taking it apart and everything. So we're like, we need some fun, and that's why we ended up playing.
I'm getting really close on this harder difficulty one. We've gotten to the transition to phase 3 both times, so that's good.
That is.
Yeah.
Compared to the last time we played Hollow Knight, sweetheart, night and day.
Night and day. I hope y'all can see the practice I put on this comparatively. Is it reflective in everything else? You know, it's a give and take.
And Sleepy, typically before the Minecraft stream, since we still have to coordinate quite a bit with Bride too, there usually is a lot of time and setup that goes on beforehand. So feel free to let us know what's up, and then we'll see what we can do. Because I'm sure Doza and of course me, like I'd rather feel good playing the game than not.
I would love it if like afterwards it wasn't like
the worst feeling ever. Yeah. I feel like you can tell towards the end of the Minecraft streams too, like where I'm being like, this is all I can handle. Like, I don't know. Do I like have any tells? I try not to, but man.
They're only human after all.
Exactly. The pasta was good. Did Caesar with bacon dressing and Italian spices. Nice.
Wonderful.
Doza today for our food made some sandwiches. And then we had this Indian snack, like it's kind of like a snack thing, but we had it on the side, kind of like chips. It's called murku that we had with it, and so it was a nice, chill, easy meal.
I phased it really fast, and I'm kind of behind.
And no worries, I don't know all the differences between Bedrock and Java either, so it's okay. Paper Mario can be very limiting to a gamer's prowess, so seeing Doza play a game this good for me is like seeing Danny DeVito win a gold medal in ice dancing. Danny DeVito could do it.
Am I Danny DeVito? Yeah, boom! Oh, that's the harder difficulty one. Will I do Radiant? No.
You want to go back to White Defender?
Yes, sure. Yes. This buying battle proves strength enough to impress. Blah, 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 blah. They're talking smack at me. Doesn't matter. Not important. Not like it's lore or anything. Oh my gosh. It's nice to play a game where I actually like I have to be good, and like it's a little more transparent. With turn-based games, it's like a lot of it's like, don't be dumb. Like it's about decision making. There's not a whole lot of reactionary stuff.
Boxboy, we were practicing. Might as well, because White Defender and Zoe were giving Doza some trouble, so we're like, might as well like just practice Abzad real quick too.
You know, just to be safe.
Yeah, but we're about to get back into it, or you want to do White Defender one more time?
We can do White Defender one more time. What was it? What was this for this one?
The eyes, the shell, the phoenix, the beetle, the mask, the flower bud. So, the phoenix, the
so
master.
After Hornet, second time.
Yep, that's what I was doing.
Okay.
Beetle.
And
then the mask at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
And then the flower bud.
Flower bud.
Down left. There you go. And then the pearl.
Pearl.
Yeah.
So that's weird that the flower bud hurts him because, like, you know, isn't he all about the stink?
Well, let's give it a go. And sounds good, Ninjatron. We appreciate you even wanting to make a map, though. That's really sweet of you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, even when Fry like had done it, we were like, man, we have to get through this. Like, no matter what, because like, I feel like anything involving Minecraft, like creating a map or anything in it, it just seems so monumental. Like, we're gonna get through it. And we are not playing on the Switch. We're playing on PC, but Doza is using a Switch Pro controller to play.
Correct. Come on, man. Phase. Oh. Okay. Choked a little at the end there.
You can beat Abjad. Of course you can beat the White Defender. He ain't got nothing on you.
This boss is harder than Abjad. No way. He sits in the corner. How often does he do that? Oh my god, he always doubles back. Are you kidding me?
It's a good thing we practice again, right?
Oh, yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Do you mind that this one does double damage versus the one that we're going to fight in the Pantheon? You know, you put on the weight training so that when you actually have to do the task, it's easier.
Get out of your head. Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game.
Yes.
High School Musical, anyone?
That did air in like 2005.
Yeah, and 20 years later, it's still good.
Oh my god.
Oh, I have a question. What is like the biggest, hardest gaming goal that you've ever accomplished for you in your journey, despite what it may be for others? And this is still practice, Pika. We will be going back to an attempt eventually.
Okay.
One more time?
One more time of beating him, and then we'll put another attempt in the Pantheon. No joke, it's like running a marathon but for gamers, am I right?
Like Super Meat Boy Souls?
Super Meat Boy Souls. Super Meat Boy is not a game that I've played before, but I've seen how brutal it can be.
I think the hardest thing for me that we got through was beating Cuphead co-op together.
That was pretty tough.
Yeah. Oh, but then also leveling up to 100 in World of Warcraft in less than 2 weeks from scratch with no gamer mouse. I was using my trackpad on my Mac.
Trackpad challenge?
Yeah, and I did it.
It rolls off the tongue. I'm still proud of you.
That was a pretty hard thing too, even with like the help.
It takes dedication.
It really does. Foxboy has 100% Cuphead 3 times. You're not psychotic, you're just an epic gamer. I know we still need to do the DLC with Chalice. We haven't done that yet.
There you go.
I feel like that needs to happen at some point. But I thought we did pretty good, like doing co-op, considering like, you know, we both had, like I had to actually put effort in. I couldn't just be like, carry me.
No, you had to. That was so early too. Like, what year was that?
The first year, I think.
Was it the first year?
Cuphead was pretty early on in our journey. We had played it because the game was already out before we started streaming. The DLC though was announced, I think, that first year in 2018, but it came out much later and we still haven't played it.
I feel like 2021 or 22, something like that. Probably when it actually came out.
Yeah. See, Path of Pain I thought was pretty simple and easy for Doza. Like, comparatively.
Everyone made Path of Pain seem like this, like, huge monumental thing. I thought it was gonna be, like, a massive slog. Where you, like, because when everyone was describing Path of Pain, I'm like, oh, okay, so it's like the harder stuff in Celeste. Because it's extremely
Which we haven't
Celeste.
done the different sides of Celeste.
Oh, that could
but I don't
be
know if you
another
want
skill
to.
issue. I'm waiting for Celeste too, y'all.
Andrew, I hope you continue to tell us updates about your Elden Ring playthrough as you get through it. I know Doza would love to hear about it.
Please keep me updated.
Mario
Keep us
Kart
updated.
says, biggest for me was being bad at shooters, but forcing myself to beat my first playthrough of the Bioshock series.
Oh, that's one
exciting.
I gotta get Nush turned on too.
Doza thinks I should play Bioshock on the channel because he's already played it.
There's an easier difficulty. Like, there's a difficulty slider, I'm pretty sure.
I still feel like it'll be a skill issue. You can't like level me up from Princess Peach Showtime to Bioshock.
Can you point and shoot? Yes.
I don't know, can I?
Yeah, and you get powers like in Overwatch, so like you'll be fine.
So this is the third attempt, right? Of the night?
Third attempt on Pantheon, yeah. Oops.
People over hype have the pain, but it is just proof the average Hollow Knight fan has no idea how to platform because all they play is Hollow Knight. And Sean says, I want to make a map because first off, I want to actually have a project that I'll want to continue because I can just be everywhere, and second, make an actual good adventure map and rub it into friends. Aw, Ninjatron. I mean, there'll be different maps from different amazing clubs, you know?
You also have to keep in mind the scope and the target of an adventure map may be doing.
This was our first experience with an adventure map ever.
It's very theme parky.
I like it.
Which I think is the point.
Yeah. It's like Blizzard World, but instead it's Blob. Andrew, that's very sweet of you. I'm unfamiliar with Bioshock, but I know I'd watch Nush play it. Doza thinks I'd really like the story, too. I
believe it takes place in, like, the 1930s
like, 'cause it's dystopian,
or 40s.
right?
It's dystopian. Yeah, like this dude, he's way too radical for, like, modern society at the time. So he's like, screw you, I'm rich. I'm going to go and make my own, like, utopia society, and I'm going to completely build it underwater. And,
then he does his thing.
well, yeah, he does the thing, but then, like, bad stuff happens, and you find yourself stranded there, and you kind of have to figure your way out, dealing with a bunch of really interesting characters and a pretty good story and a really nice aesthetic. Really, really nice. So, you know, if you're a fan of, like, dystopian, or if you're a fan of 1930s, 1940s vibe, that kind of music too. I
don't understand what y'all are saying, but Nush knows a thumbnail as a big daddy and a little sister, and then Comfy said Nush 100% saves the little sister's no harvesting run. I mean,
I would think so, yeah.
I like saving people. I wanted to do a completely pacifist run in Undertale and not hurt anybody for our first playthrough, but then Doza was like, no, attack.
I really want to go back and watch that again, especially when that, like, decision was made, and I want to reflect on myself, you know. I like how,
because technically if we had done it the way I wanted, because I didn't even know about the different routes or runs or anything, it was a blind run, right? Like with Undertale, but my instinct was, these characters are cute, I don't want to hurt them.
Yeah. Oh right, I'm still fighting.
Yes you are. And hey Michael, welcome back. How are you doing today?
Good evening. How's it going? So yeah, that's a great suggestion, by the way, with the whole, like, thumbnail thing. There's a whole series of it, and I have all the way up into Bioshock Infinite that I bought for 50% off, and then I've never played it. I've never even installed it. So, you know, that'll be a series someday. I've been saying that for forever, though.
Yeah. I mean, I think, even though we've been saying things like that forever, like, we've been making a lot of progress.
That's true.
We've been finishing series, we've been adding new ones. Like, it's with so many games and just so much time you can stream, I feel like we're doing fine.
It's just I think when we had to take a hiatus,
that's always hard.
Yeah, that's always hard, and that was a big.
We've had a couple of those through our journey, but it was needed.
It was a door stopper where it didn't need to be, you know.
But you got to deal with life as it happens.
Exactly.
And we did what we thought was best at the time.
I just think that that's contributing to my feeling of, like,
I mean,
things.
So far 2024 has been going swimmingly.
I know, I'm scared.
For the first week of May was really rough, and yet we didn't let it hinder us. We've been taking breaks this year. Like 1 week breaks. 3 days off makes a difference. And I think that's been helping us a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're doing good, Michael. Just trying to attempt Pantheon 5 here again. We're feeling good.
Feeling good, doing well.
Trying to get out of Doza's head.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay outside of it. I don't want to get into the head. So
let's
but lock in
a healthy way.
Be really good and just be chill and not stress.
And PK Gaming Alpha C, welcome back. How are you doing? Mario Kart says the pacifist option to Undertale fights went completely over my head until long after I beat the game. I felt like such a... hopefully we get some news about Deltarune soon too.
I hope so. It's been long enough, right?
Well, I mean, I still want Toby Fox to take his time. It can be years away and I'll wait. I look forward to it.
Yeah, of course. He needs to take his time. I wouldn't want him to rush it.
No.
That being said, where is it? Oh my goodness. No,
Okay,
I'm not
you're
getting
okay.
stuck in... Okay. This is just going to die, and then we're going to be done with it. Sometimes locking in is just taking all of the damage, but also doing all of the damage. Okay. Can't fail here.
Never say never. But I don't want you to feel here either. I swear I was supportive. I like to think of this guy like the bigger Sly.
Sure. I mean, they have like the same size nail.
Yeah, like the two of them together. It's just Sly and him, you know.
What about these three guys? What about the painter dude? He doesn't
Oro
have a
and
nail.
Mato and Oro. So, Comfy says, I don't know if Doza's head works the same as mine, but when I try challenging fights like these, I go out of my way to come up with a name for each attack, then verbally calling it out to respond to it.
That's pretty good. I hadn't thought about that.
Sometimes when he says things out loud just of what he's doing, that helps him stay in the know from what I've noticed with him in gaming in general. I think he, like, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, Doza, but I think he gets nervous about just talking it all out while on stream because, like, maybe y'all don't want to hear it. Like, similar to, like, the gambling thing and, like, Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, he'd rather do that off stream than,
I think for me, like, if I come up with a name for a move, most of the time I'm going to forget what I called it, and if I try to remember in the moment, I'll end up getting hit by it, and then I will actually never fully say whatever it was. I think that's what ends up happening to me.
Don't do that yet, right? Or wait, is it still Unga Bunga?
I think it's still on Gabunga until
okay.
after
Grim
Grim
Trope. Got it. Okay. Funnily enough, with the Tetris comment, I'm actually better than Doza in Tetris.
She is. There's proof of that on the channel.
Yes.
We played Puyo Puyo Tetris for the Nintendo Switch.
I suck at Puyo Puyo, but Tetris, like old school, like I'm goated. I actually had it wasn't like a video, like a handheld console or anything. It was literally just a Tetris like handheld thing that I had that I would travel with a lot with my family. Like I had that and I would play it religiously, like all the time, and I was super, super good.
Yeah, she's pretty good at it. I guess that's where she gets it from.
Practice. And hey, Curvy, Elden Ring actually releases on Friday, so we will be playing that on Friday. Tomorrow's stream is to be decided based on how either tonight goes, and then we have a couple of options. We'll decide again at the end of tonight's stream. We'll have a better idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how are you doing today? Are you liking this rain we're getting?
It's nice, right? Not too much.
Makes me want to nap all day.
True.
Comfy says it helped tremendously when I was learning fights like Fatalis, and Savage Raids in Final Fantasy.
Oh, well, if the responsibility to call it out isn't solely on me and it's like a multiplayer thing, then yeah, that helps. Because sometimes the name of something isn't as good of an indicator as to like what it does. You know, so Big Booty Slam sounds way better than like Destruction of the Elder Wand or something. You know?
Are we sure that Elden Ring comes out on Saturday and not Friday?
5 p.m. What is this 5 p.m.?
I'm gonna
I thought it was 11. I thought it was 11 p.m.
I'm gonna look.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna look.
I've read everywhere 21st, and I know that in our time zone in the past, it's been 11 p.m. for lots of things on the previous nights. So if that's not the case...
Let's see. Oh.
What do you
So
mean,
for
oh?
PC, it's actually earlier.
What do you mean earlier?
Like June 20th at 5 p.m.
Oh.
And preload will be available 48 hours prior to launch time. Wait, no, never mind. Download will be available on PC at launch time. This is Doza. You need to focus on the game at hand, on Hollow Knight.
I gotta focus on Hollow Knight.
We'll discuss Elden Ring later. Sorry, yeah, I was reading it wrong. But we had originally thought it was the midnight release, local time. But I guess, yeah, for PC, it's a day earlier. It's like you get rewarded.
For being the best supporters.
So, 5 p.m. That's crazy. We did not foresee this. Kirby, thank you. Giving us new information.
I hope this doesn't affect my performance.
I really hope it doesn't either, Doza.
Lock in.
And yeah, yesterday's Nintendo Direct was so great. PK Gaming, we were talking about it a bit earlier. I know we're really excited, particularly for The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom coming out later this year in September. So that's awesome. And then I know a lot of people in the community were excited for Mario and Luigi Brothers ship and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And I don't know why I said it like that. The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past 3 Swords was also really good and exciting. Is it 3 swords or 4 swords? It's 4 swords, isn't it? Right? 4 swords? 3 swords.
4 swords.
4 swords. Why do I keep saying 3?
Because Triforce.
That makes sense. But yeah, what are you most looking forward to? Oh, The Legend of Link, missed opportunity. I kept seeing a lot of people say that's like a missed opportunity. Like, why didn't they just name it that now that Zelda's playing? But I like that it's still The Legend of Zelda.
I don't think they would have done it because of the whole branding thing. I think people will get confused.
Don't be surprised if some of the stream for tomorrow or the next day gets changed around now based on this new information that we have.
Yes.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you
We don't
prepared?
switch. We don't switch.
I mean, it said to be decided for a reason, because one of the options was going to be to prep for Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree.
There is some prep to do.
There is.
So we're gonna have to decide if like that's gonna be a stream thing or if it's gonna be like
Depends on what happens here.
a rush thing. I don't know.
Right now,
Ouch.
focus on the goal at hand.
Killing Marmu
Yes.
with
Bye, Marmu.
great prejudice. Gone. Reduced to atoms.
And now Fluke Marm. These names.
Oh, Marm. I wonder if there's a connection. Because Marmu or Marmalot, you know.
Or like a marmalade.
Yeah, well, I was thinking of like the little woodland critter.
Marmaduke the dog.
Marlowe. There's the
Or like the wine Merlot.
the wine, yeah. Plus, wasn't there a character named Marlowe in something that we played?
I don't remember.
There was.
Oh, like Margot, like from Elden Ring. Is it Margot, or is it Margot, or is it Margaret? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. It's never been figured out.
One
of Elden Ring's greatest mysteries.
I don't know what Triforce Heroes needs. Is it multiple player or not?
It's on 3DS, I think.
Will you become one with Gorb?
Wow, what a throwback.
Margit and Margot. Margot.
Marge Simpson.
Get got. I'm glad you're looking forward to Dragon Quest PK Gaming. It's one series that neither of us have ever touched.
How many Dragon... Did you say Dragon Force?
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest. Dragon Force is a band. I think they're doing something video game related. They're still in it. I remember they were super popular once upon a time.
I guess we have to... My mind is like circling now of like all the things we have to do. But I'm gonna try to relax.
Right? We're here to
present,
chill.
yes.
We're here to chill. If everything's cool.
Look at all the paint.
Yeah, it's nice,
He's
right?
such an artist. Paint the world.
Oh my god, I knew he was gonna do that. First time I've been hit by Patron.
How many of y'all are starting Elden Ring DLC tomorrow then?
With this new information.
Right.
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
I guess we are like buying it today.
Yeah, there's no choice.
We got a pre-order, guys.
Yeah, we do. Is that the Angry Video Game Nerds band? I don't think so. I didn't know he was in a band. But from around the same time, I guess they were both popular. They had this one song that was like the quote-unquote hardest song of Guitar Hero 3. And this was like the song to beat, and it was crazy fast. Okay, we move on to the next section. Yes.
Fire and flames?
Yeah, through the fire and flames. That's what it was. I don't really know what it's about. I've listened to it probably 100 times, and not just playing Guitar Hero 3. I mean, like, I actually would listen to multiple tracks. I think I may have even saw them in person, but that could be a false memory. I don't know if that's a real memory or not. Oh god. Oh, we're good. We're good. Nice. Alright, we keep the W's rolling. Easy W on Zenyatta here.
Zenyatta?
Yeah.
The Elder Who?
He needs to stop teleporting every time I cast my spell. Fine, maybe I just won't cast a spell.
I'm excited for you guys to see my Elden Ring character. She's really pretty.
You get a little taste of it in our thumbnail for Friday's stream.
Which will probably be rescheduled to tomorrow.
Yes. You can confirm.
You did see them live, as family can confirm. I was very jealous. Aw. Why didn't you take comfy?
No.
I don't know your life back then.
I don't know exactly. I can't come up with I can't pretend like I remember what the reason was. I would have taken you if I could. If I had the means.
You were just a child, weren't you?
I was also quite young, yes.
You know the Elton John song, Benny and the Jets? I found out recently that song is about Coke and not the soda kind. I was shocked. Dang. It makes sense, though. The times, you know?
What are the lyrics? I only remember the... Benny and the Jets.
Oh, Andrew, I want to see what that looks like. Like your character inspired by Primarina in Elden Ring. Mine was, I mean... I like to make the characters kind of look like me somewhat if I can try. Like, whether it's Monster Hunter, Baldur's Gate, or Elden Ring, like, I've always tried to customize to, like, somewhat of, like, an Indian woman kind of vibe. Yeah. Long hair, don't care.
This is the place to self-insert.
And then, like, the mage, like, ask, like, the attire and all of that. And then I try to add some elements of, like, Nush and Doza into there a little bit. So you'll see, like, my eyes be, like, our glob colors or something like that.
She spent quite a bit of time.
I customized for a very, very long time. In fact, when we started playing Baldur's Gate, it was with a campaign with some friends, so I was like, Doza, I'm not going to hold everyone else up, like, try to customize. So I actually spent time beforehand, like, taking screenshots of everything that I wanted. So it was on my phone, so when we were playing, I just had to quickly, like, get through my list of stuff, so I'm not, like, playing around with it. Whereas some of them were like, I'm just going to go randomizer. I'm like, really? This is the most important thing you're going to be looking at for hours. It's just very important to me.
I kind of go out of my way, if I can, to not wear something, like, too covering on my head, so I can still see my character.
Yes.
I don't want to fall into that trap of, like, you're going to be wearing a helmet 99% of the time. Like, I'd rather just deal with the lower armor values. Because I'm gorgeous. And
Andrew, yes, we'd love to see it, and the gaming channel would be perfect to share it.
Please do.
Yeah.
You know, there are bubble spells in Elden Ring.
And Rala Enjoyer, welcome back. Yes, it is finally another P5 stream. We are currently in one of the attempts. We're hoping for the best. Please send positive vibes.
Of all time.
Yeah. And I do have long hair, Kate. I'm actually getting a haircut next week. I think. We haven't scheduled it yet, but I typically get a haircut every summer, and so with summer now beginning soon, I will be getting a haircut, but it's not going to be that much shorter. I just need a nice trim, maybe get some more layers in. I do really long layers though, so you can't really like, it's certain hairstyles you can tell, but you can't like all the time.
Not a super universal thing.
No.
Ooh. There we go.
You try to make the character customization look as stupid as possible.
Oh, that's quite easy. Just make it look like Shrek. Massive cheeks or something. Yeah, like I've had stupid looking characters before as early as Demon Souls. I don't really think I could do the stupid characters in Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls. I don't know if I could do stupid characters in the first Demon Souls. Actually, there's only one Demon Souls. We need Demon Souls 2.
Also, Kate answered your question. The Benny means $100 bill, which they used to do the thing, roll it up or whatever. I don't know how people do it.
Oh, and Jet, like, okay,
You
so
get
like
it
in
now.
Fallout, in the Fallout universe, Jet is one of the drugs. It makes you like super fast. I don't know what else it does. I hardly ever do drugs in that game. Because you can get addicted and develop addictions, and that can be bad.
Sleepy, I'm definitely the latter for that. The two extremes of Souls-like characters, the most despicable abomination you can think of, or an incredibly finely crafted character rivaling artistic perfection. I love that.
That's pretty great.
And yeah, it's typically just once a year for my haircuts. Maybe twice. Like, I'll do like a smaller trim sometimes. But yeah. I don't, like, they always cut it shorter than you want it to. So if I go too often, then they're just going to make it shorter and shorter.
Did you want to bring a ruler?
No, Doza keeps telling me to do that and then call them out. But, like, I don't think that's, I think they'll be more stressed then while doing my hair, and I'd rather them relax.
Well, I mean, wouldn't it be less stressful if we all had a place
What we
of
wanted.
reference? Yeah.
I guess.
Have you ever had a hairdresser, like, try to do something to your hair because they quote-unquote know better?
Yes, and I hated it.
Ooh, that sucks.
Brother.
Ugh.
My worst haircut was in 4th grade, and I'll never go back to that short again. Ever.
Please don't. I saw the pictures.
I showed Doza. Yeah, I was like, I
It
hate
was a
these
look.
pictures.
It was a look.
I also had bangs then. And I know, 4th grade might not seem like a lot, but like you're a kid, but like I hated bangs and I'll never do bangs again. And they weren't like the side bangs, they were like the forward, like, you know, like just,
Did they have like a curve, like a forward curl to them to like give it volume? Because I feel like, I don't know, it could have just been...
that's using the roller brush thing. That's why it did that in that photo. Yeah, that was specifically a choice, not by me. Anyways.
Sorry you had to go through that.
I honestly don't know too many, like I know nowadays there's all kinds of hairstyles for like Indian moms, women, what have you, or anybody for that matter. The majority of women that I like my family friends, things like that, everyone has really long hair, mostly because like a big traditional thing is to put flowers in your hair, and it works really well with like longer braids, especially for like some festivals and holidays and things like that. So I guess maybe like I don't remember like my mom ever saying like we pulled her hair or anything like that so much. Like I don't remember stories of that, or even now today with kiddos, like I don't see that happening too much. I know whenever I go visit kids, like Doza's sister like has, you know, a baby, and like whenever we go visit her, I make sure to keep my hair like either braided or back, just because I'm nervous about a child pulling my hair. But like for the most part, I haven't really had an issue. They also like pulling my necklace. That's a big one.
It is shiny.
I try to keep it inside my shirt or blouse or whatever, but yeah, they tend to grab that if they can't grab my hair.
Oh.
Now that I'm thinking about it more. They just like grabbing things.
That's kind of their MO.
Yeah.
Grabbing things and putting things in the mouth. Like, oh, what's this? Something random I found on the floor? Let's taste it. It's all about... Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that's where that comes
You're
from.
good, you're good. You got this.
Yeah, I got this.
And Rattle Enjoyer, yeah, Doza kind of has his charm build of what he likes, and he's gonna keep doing that and sticking to it. Everyone's different though, and it's interesting to see the different play styles. There's no one size fits all, which is great. We're all unique.
Yes! Oh my god. That's okay. Got the follow. We got the follow. Oh, I thought it was gonna be over already.
I want to rewatch the Fallout show again. Like, when is season 2 coming out? Because we can rewatch season 1.
I don't know when season 2 would come out.
There's this Miss Fallout channel on YouTube, TikTok, like I'm sure all over social media. She has so many cool like Fallout like merch and things, and like it's just a vibe.
And things that are like Fallout-esque.
Yeah.
So she'll just pull out like an ice maker from like the 50s.
And then make like a Nuka-Cola.
It's like, okay, that's a vibe.
Yeah.
That's always to that really nice music. I'm the type of guy that can never settle down. You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I don't hear a lot of Andrew Sisters when I see Fallout content, which is very strange.
Were they the 20s?
They might have been a bit early.
Earlier than the 20s? I don't know.
I think...
I only know the Andrew Sisters because of Gilmore Girls.
I think the Andrew Sisters get a little bit of a reference, or like you can hear maybe a song in BioShock. Super early when we started streaming, I made a joke about like getting copyright taken down, so like not to play BioShock, because like literally the game starts off with like a copyrighted song.
I mean, Life is Strange always has like the music thing too, even though we played all of them, which they have a new game coming out too, so we need to play True Colors before we can move on.
True.
And yes, her uranium glass, you get it. She's such a vibe. We follow her on YouTube and on TikTok, and it's great seeing it. Because like, I think Doza spends more time on YouTube, I spend more on TikTok, so it's kind of like, we get similar things sometimes.
Yeah, when there's crossover, it's like we were meant to be together.
But we're also like very different, so there's that.
I do try to go out of my way if I see something that Nush likes, not only to just send it to her, but to interact with it so we can get more.
Yeah, same.
On the algorithm, the old algo.
Speaking of something that I like, basketball, the season's officially over. The Boston Celtics won. I don't know if anybody watched the game. It was a blowout. We didn't watch the whole thing, but we caught the end of it.
Woo. Yeah, a little bit.
They made history, though, so that's exciting. It's always nice to witness a sports history, or any kind of history for that matter.
I didn't know I could hit him in the middle of that. I probably have done it on accident many times.
There's
Sorry.
these, you're good. There was this other account, I forget what they're called, but they literally take like a basketball hoop around and like randomly throw the ball at passerbyers to try to make a shot. And it's like a compilation of them. I don't know if any of y'all have seen this on your feeds, but it's really funny. We quite enjoy those.
It's quite good. Good stuff.
It's refreshing to watch someone else fight Sly. Well, there he is. He's about to go down.
Yeah, Sly was I think one of our bigger first
like
walls.
A cutie fly.
He is like a cutie fly, which is a Pokemon, of which I have a shiny of.
Doza does. It's kind of
It's
pointless,
pink instead of yellow. It looks way better.
It's super cute.
It's legitimately the better version.
I have more shinies than Doza now.
Yeah, she got lucky. She got shinies like back to back for like 3 days.
I did. It was glorious, and yeah, I'm not jealous of Doza anymore.
Nope, she got over her feelings. She worked it out.
I didn't really work it out. I just waited till life handed me some.
You just complained about it until things changed for you.
That's true. But I didn't really complain about it with anyone but like you and then the stream, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't like eating away at me. Like, I survived.
It's,
you beat Hornet.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I haven't lost the Hornet since...
Let's not get cocky.
In the main game, Hornet was stay humble. In the main game, Hornet was like a legit like 10+ attempts situation.
You need to change your build.
Yeah, I do.
You can keep almost all of it. So after the beetle, you'll put the mask on, not the transformer. So the mask, remove that one.
I don't know what button I need to hit to remove.
Yikes.
Okay.
Go down to the mask.
What do you mean, yikes?
Well, it's okay. Take a moment, remember your keys, your buttons,
I've
your
never taken
algorithm
things
in your
off.
head,
I
and then
just spam buttons.
put on the pearl.
The pearl.
To the mother of pearl.
What else?
That's it. Oh wait. You're missing one then.
I think I'm missing the sting. Right?
The flower. It's supposed to be.
It doesn't matter the order.
Oh,
but I have them.
Yeah, you have them.
Okay, good. Here we go. Did we had a Rowlet in what do you call it? We had a Rowlet in Arceus, and then we evolved it, and it was like not what we think it was gonna be, and we're like, oh. When it hit its final.
There's currently like a thing on Pokemon Go right now where you have to like do a lot of PvP. So I've been doing it because you have to beat like 100, I think, is one of the tasks. Doza's like, I'm not gonna do it. So Doza's been helping me like make sure I have the right like moves for my Pokemon to do it, and I've been kind of crushing it. I've done over 60 wins in battles so far.
She battles way more than I do, like tenfold.
Well, because I like to do all the missions and stuff. It's something that I can like pick up, like, I don't know, like a video is rendering or like something's happening and I can easily do this, you know? So it like takes up time that still feels productive in between working. And hey, Corey, how are you doing? It's good to see you.
Good evening to you. Whoa, that was a really far lunge. Nice, nice. Now we can heal. I can do that too. I knew you were gonna jump.
Yeah, it keeps anticipating their moves, Doza.
Yeah, that's right. Whoa. Okay, well, I knew he was gonna do that. I just didn't react fast enough. That's right. Sometimes I still get flashbacks from fighting that during the main game and just hating it so much. Where is she? What the heck? Oh, I just found you. That hit, right? That better have hit.
This one's so like ominous. That's okay, that's okay.
Nice, nice, nice. Oh, I'm not gonna go. I'll just wait. Yeah, that was fine.
What is the subliminal message here?
I'm being told to suck on something. That's all I can make out. Whoa, that was freaking close. I'll just wait. Oh, we going back? Oh! Ah! It's fine.
That's okay, you did it. Heal up.
What's next? I think having the boss order open would help. Yeah. Just give me that very slight advantage. Oh man, I knew what I was gonna do, and yet here I am. There we go. So Trader Lord.
Now you're at White Defender next.
Yeah, I got this. I can do this. I just gotta remain focused and remain calm. Respect the distance.
Watch for the balls coming back.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go. And hey, James is still the same. It's good to see you. How are you?
We had to lock in there for a second.
We did. In an earlier attempt tonight, White Defender gave Doza some trouble, so we were finally we got past that. Good job, babe. Very proud of you. Why don't you take a moment? This is after White Defender. You get the eyes, the shell, the phoenix, the beetle. The mask is next.
The mask.
Mm-hmm. And then the pearl, and then the chakra.
Okay.
All right, we are back. So let's see what happens here. You okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let my controller cool off for a little bit.
Okay. How you feeling? You wanna talk about it? Talk about your feelings?
Yeah, I feel like my being exists in like where the top of my head and my forehead meet, like just behind that a little bit. I feel like that's where I am right now, like in the universe. It's weird.
All right, right on.
Yeah. I'm really close to having shallow breaths, but I'm just gonna work through it.
Sure, you want to stay hydrated?
Yes.
Next up, let's see. So we just did White Defender. Next up will be the God Seeker, the White Lady.
She just stands there.
And then, well, it's a non-combat room. And then the Soul Tyrant is next after that for the fight.
We can beat Soul Tyrant. We just need to be patient.
Yeah.
We need to be patient.
And then after that, you have Markop, and then Grey Prince Zote, Veiled Champion, Nightmare King Grim, and then another bench.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. And that's the last bench before the end.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we got some heavy hitters, but nothing we haven't done before.
Yep, you got your water, you got your gamer towel, you got your controller resting at the moment. You're gonna pick it up and you're gonna crush it.
Yeah, I got this. Okay.
Time to crack an egg. We did not eat any eggs today.
Oh, the Soul Tyrant shaped like an egg.
I know, but I'm just saying we didn't eat any eggs.
Isn't she great? So cute. What is video game? You get a heal after you... Oh, thank you for telling me. You get a heal after you kill Pure Vessel. Good, because I've been thinking this whole time that was going to be it. It was just going to be like, Pure Vessel, good luck. What is this walking? Why am I walking? It's so slow. Anyways. Soul Tyrants.
Yes.
We can dash to close gaps. That's okay.
And Anthony's back now too. Just in time.
Good. I could go for a Shadow Screak or whatever, but I have a better chance of getting hit that way. Sure. Didn't expect him to bring that out. Thought he was going to do the fake out again, but he did not. Wow, I've never done it that way. I got a little too close. Probably the safest way I can do that.
Let's go.
All right.
Markoth is next.
Markoth. Okay, we have some decent soul. We're gonna try to get more soul for second phase and then just kind of spam him to death. Otherwise, it's gonna be charged attacks.
sorrow. Veil, mine.
We'll go ahead and heal.
You got this.
Sorrow. Veil,
I'm missing. Frick.
That's okay. That's okay. Calm down.
Riva, sorrow. Veil, mine. Veil, mine. Veil, mine.
Let's go.
All right,
Next
cool.
is Grey Prince Gasot.
Okay,
You got this.
I got this. We can heal twice.
That's okay.
Dang.
That's okay.
Him again, though. Like,
Yeah.
oh, frustrating.
Do you want to practice him? Do you want to give it another go, or are you good for the night? Either way, no worries, babe.
Let's give another go.
But after practicing,
No, I don't want to practice it.
you don't.
Yeah. I think I can do it. I got behind on some things, and I didn't have good soul going into it, and I was already at half health.
Okay, okay.
There just wasn't any catching up with the mistakes I was making.
All right, let's go.
Last attempt for tonight.
If you were to have a Hollow Knight Sona modeled after any insect, what insect would it be? I would choose an assassin bug, says Anthony. Honestly, I would choose a monarch butterfly. Just because it's pretty.
That's fair. I don't know what I would go with. I used to think praying mantises were really cool when I was a kid.
Oh, we saw Daddy Longlegs over the weekend.
Yes, we did.
It was...
I had to shoot away.
Yeah, it was like right outside of our apartment like door, and Doza was like, "No, you can't come in."
It's like, please don't.
Yeah.
Apparently I mean, I don't know. I've heard conflicting things over the years, but I've heard that their fangs aren't big enough to penetrate human skin, which is good because apparently they're also like super venomous. So I'm grateful for that they're not bigger. Because I remember growing up where there's literally a nest of them, like it looks like a black cloud, in our front porch, like up in the corner, in the darkness, just all day, every day, and it was like, well, they're not hurting nobody, but it definitely looks like a concern. But yeah, I'll try to remember dive. That was one of the things that I attempted to make more use of, finding more uses, because I definitely needed it for Absrad, but my application is a bit slow when it comes to, you know, the rest of these bosses, because I never use dive through the main game like at all, like ever. So I just didn't have that like behavior built up in the least. So that is my explanation as to why I do not have almost any dive usage. In fact, it was only recently that I stopped jumping. I used to jump before diving. I was like, oh, time to jump before I can use dive because I need to be off the ground. Because I was thinking of it as like, oh, if I charge this and I hold up, it's gonna be that. I don't know. It was not that it makes sense, but that was the logic going through my head. But I'm definitely going to try to make more use of dive where I can. This game definitely rewards the fact that you can hit, like, how many hitboxes does it have? 1 or 2? The fact that you can hit while being defensive is, like, super great for shortening certain phases, especially when you can reliably abuse it. I was going to try to use it there, but that was too late. Because I still don't fully know, like, when I'm invincible exactly. I have an idea. I have a much better idea than I used to. But, like, when my iframes start versus when they end, I don't know. I don't know for sure. I know what moves it gets me through on, like, Absrad. And for how long, generally. But when it comes to timing this stuff, since I haven't really done it, it's kind of still a new area for me. 3 hitboxes? Oh, that sounds amazing.
Anthony, I did not know that fun fact. There are 2 types of bugs referred to as daddy longlegs. One is true spider and the other is not. If I recall correctly, the way to tell them apart is body shape. Rounded body is true daddy longleg. Pill body is actually called a cellar spider. I didn't look that closely. I was just trying to get inside. Doza?
I believe it was a true daddy longleg. It had the round body. I don't know if we have those other ones. Cellar spiders?
Like in Texas?
I don't know. We probably do because we have a whole bunch of stuff, and Texas is big. But I'm not sure.
Or like where we live in San Antonio, I guess.
Yeah, that too. There's also that. I don't really go looking for little critters.
There's a lot of roly-polies out right now.
Yeah, because
I've been seeing them quite often.
Because of the rain, I think. They come out because of that.
I hate spiders, so to know the enemies, to be prepared for war. That's funny. Not a big fan either. There's actually a spider in our Wholesome Memes channel in Discord that jump scared me earlier.
Yes.
It's just chilling though, but it's fair.
Oh man. Something about, I used to watch this one movie like on repeat. Not on repeat, but like a lot. I've probably seen it like 8 times. No pun intended. I'm just thinking of the title. It's called 8-Legged Freaks. And it's a horror movie about like what happens if spiders like got mutated or whatever, and there was giant spiders and hordes of them. And a lot of the movie takes place in like a mall and like a group of teenagers like running away. I don't know if they're teenagers or not.
Do people even hang out at malls much anymore? Like that culture, like I feel like it's not as
I don't think
like
so.
relevant anymore. I think about it often.
You
Like
know,
I feel like a lot of malls, even in our city, are like dying down.
malls were already on the outs before COVID, and then COVID just made it worse.
Yeah. Personally, I do enjoy online shopping more than going in person, trying to find something. We actually recently learned that it does actually, it's cheaper in a lot of ways, just online shop for groceries and stuff too, like getting deliveries than actually going to the grocery store. Like we reconfirmed like this is true because we went to the grocery store over the weekend and it was a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of let's grab this, let's grab that. We like tested it again and we still like do not have any restraint.
No, not really.
You want this? Yes. You want this? Yes.
It's like, this will be our one thing.
No, it's like our fifth thing.
Get another one. Well, this one will be lonely without this thing.
Yeah. Lonely.
Well, we've never said it, but I've always felt it.
Oh, man.
I hope that makes sense.
It does.
Okay.
The malls in Jersey are full of teens. I just don't see it here. We also have like a really nice outdoor mall. A very walkable, whatever, but like it's summertime, so like it's already really hot. So I don't think people want to go out there, like, you know?
I grew up in a very shopping strips kind of like community, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I probably, in my teenage years, I probably went to the mall like twice. Like to go to the mall.
I would say the Rim can kind of count, but I think of Lock and Terra as more the walking outside mall, Kirby. The Rim is kind of an extension of Lock and Terra, but I feel like there's not as many stores there as like Lock and Terra. Though Best Buy is at the Rim. Doza loves stopping at Best Buy. That's the one thing he likes, walking around. Even if we buy nothing, he'll just want to walk around it.
But even Best Buy is like, they're reducing their inventory and moving more online, and it's kind of sad. Because I like messing around with the stuff. Not messing around with it, I like looking at it, at the very least. Damn.
Anthony, that is scary. Just seeing a straight up tarantula on the wall under the kitchen sink during a party when you're a kid.
What?
Did you get reinforcements? I assume.
Whoa, that's crazy. I don't wanna be a part of that. I'm glad that's your memory, not mine.
My scariest thing was the snake when I was home alone and I ran to my neighbor for help. And he got it out. It was just a guarded snake, but I was a kid and I was scared.
My first encounter with like an at-home thing that should definitely not be there. Besides black scorpions, that's just a recurring thing. There was a rattlesnake in the attic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen a rattlesnake in person.
I've seen several. I saw a diamondback while on a school trip.
So Anthony, like the spider, the tarantula, like disappeared. So they didn't sleep well that night.
No.
That's the scariest thing too. Whenever like we see a bug around here, like one of us has to keep watching it while the other one comes with like reinforcements because like you don't want it to go away and not find it. That's why whenever like a bug like scares us during stream or something, we want to get it outside as quickly as possible. Because if not, I'm not going to be able to sleep knowing something's like crawling around here.
Yeah, exactly. This reminds me of that saying, like, what you swallow like what 7 spiders in a year, every year. It's I'm pretty sure it's a completely made up statistic, but it was it kept getting repeated over and over and over again. But which is funny because like the same thing with the gum. Does anyone remember the saying about the gum? Like if you swallow gum, it'll sit in your stomach for 7 years because your body can't digest it. It's like, oh no.
And Lock and Terror is pretty nice, Kirby, but not during the summer. We usually go like in the winter. Like they have nice decorations for like the holidays and stuff too, to just kind of walk around on a cool evening.
Yeah.
We're not huge on parks too much. So like there was a time where we would go walk around Lock and Terror to get our steps in rather than a park.
True that.
Because parks have like bugs and stuff, but then like parks are nice too. It just depends. There's a few nice parks in around our area too.
I don't really mind the parks too much. It's just the heat, really.
Yeah, why are we in Texas if we hate heat?
I don't
never
know.
made sense to me. I came back for you, so balls in your court.
Because it'd be funny. Oh. All right. Soul Tyrant down. First one. What is he called? Soul Magician?
Soul Master?
Soul Master? Master of what? Dying?
Because these are the obwobbles.
Yeah, dude's got like an awful like matchup sheet against me spread.
You're already on number 16.
Good. That's pretty
Making
awesome.
progress.
16 is over a third of the way. Oh my.
There are
goodness,
200 million bucks to each person. There's a fun fact for me.
So if they ever, unionize, it's going to be an issue for us.
I don't think they really talk to each other's kinds. Like, remember, like, even the Punios had, like, another, like, type of insect there that they didn't want to talk to. I say Punios, but I know it's Punios.
Oh, thank goodness. Imagine being done in by those guys.
You did say it was the last attempt at the night.
Ah! It's this! Frick! I was being way too reckless.
Fill up. You can.
There are windows. Right here.
The Sisters of Battle.
Uh-huh. Throw a thing. Not that one. No, this is fine. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. The run is alive. Yes.
What do you think will come first? The bug takeover, the AI takeover?
AI.
Yeah. Gonna have to agree there.
And if AI like has trouble taking over, then they'll find a way to like breed super bugs with like AI brains, and then that will take us over.
Thankfully, we'll all probably be gone before then. Morbid, I know.
Oh, thank goodness.
The AI takeover's like next month. I don't think it's next month, y'all.
The singularity.
There's still a lot of people who don't like know anything about AI. Like, they don't know that ChatGPT exists or any of these things. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Well, when you're not long for this world.
Balcones is a weird mall. Been there once. I don't know if I've been there.
I don't think I've been there. It sounds weird.
I feel like the most recent mall we went to, other than Lock and Terra, is North Star Mall in our city. That's the one, like, it's known for having these big boots in front. Like, it's like a landmark. But they're not really that great. They're just literal big boots.
And didn't they get, like, destroyed and they had to remake
They
them?
rebuild it or something. Yeah, but, you know, it's something. They do have a round one there, which is an arcade, which we had fun at.
True.
Yeah. But even the arcade was pretty dead the day we went. And it was a Saturday morning, too.
Was it Saturday? I mean, it was a day when
school was out, so we took your
out.
cuz.
Yeah.
Oh, Wonderland of Americas. That is a weird mall. I think we went to a Pokemon Go event there once. Right?
Diving. Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah, a long time ago, like years ago, with a friend.
I'm the same, right? I'm pretty sure I'm the same.
This was after the Sisters of Battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the same. Oonga
Okay.
boonga. Marmu!
Wait a minute. I just realized. I think I've been doing this.
With the wrong build.
Yeah.
Makes
I mean,
sense.
it's not a bad build, or by any means.
Yeah.
It's just
Different.
I could make slightly better use of like 2 slots.
And good night, come on, have an easy one.
What? He went through my attack?
And Andrew's back from lurking as played up with brother and father. 3 things. Love spiders. 2. Had to quick Google and said tarantulas would climb walls, but specify with difficulty. 3 bugs are neat. How many people can play Played Up together? Is it 4?
What is the game called?
Played Up, like the Overcooked thing, but not Overcooked.
Oh, right.
The Galleria malls, I don't know if they're all the same. Like you said, the Gallery, but it reminds me of like Dallas and Houston's Galleria malls, which are pretty big. The Dallas one actually has like an ice skating rink inside, and I know we used to go there a lot because I went to college up in that area, so we'd go there quite often. Whereas Houston, I don't remember, apparently Netflix is like doing this thing called Netflix Houses, and it's like a more immersive like entertainment type situation, like to like with their shows. It's something they're starting to build now, and I think Texas is slated to get one in either Dallas or Houston, and they're thinking of the Galleria Mall as the location. I forget where though.
I don't know. You would know better than me.
Yeah. The downtown mall here in San Antonio, at River Center, right? Because like the only time we've ever gone is sometimes we'll park at the mall's parking lot when we're downtown, just because it's like a central location to come back to for anything we're doing in the area. And it's covered. It's not just like an empty lot. So like we'd go through there, and like that's all I remember, going inside to pay for like the thing. And like again during the holidays to enjoy like the Riverwalk's lights and stuff like that. We've done that a couple of times. It's always a safe place to park.
Thankfully. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can heal. Nice.
That's a nice goal, Anthony, to one day buy some more land there and build a beach house for the fam. And good luck with the dual citizenship. Once Doza and I get married, I want him to get dual citizenship for India. I already have it, and it's really great, so I hope he gets it too.
Fingers crossed.
You already said you would.
I know, fingers crossed it's easy.
It is pretty easy. Once we're married.
Right.
It makes sense. Not right now.
The whole world will open.
Yeah, and we'll save money on taxes.
That'll be
How
great.
romantic.
Every time we look at taxes, we're like, oh, please. Oh.
Our accountant always asks too. He's like, so when are y'all getting married? It's like, it's a long story.
I'm gonna put my Oonga Boonga build on now for like.
Oh, the
for
gallery
like
is an
fights.
abandoned historical landmark. Not okay. Sorry, I got it mixed up. But that's what it made me think of.
You know what this nail art master reminds me of?
Adeline from
Adeline.
Kirby 64 because of the fighting with paint.
Oh yeah, she's like
Yeah.
in one other game that we haven't played yet, I think. So, but did we ever see her after Crystal Shards? Because I don't.
We haven't played every Kirby game out
Yeah,
there
but
yet.
she's not like
Doza.
she's on the box art.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Where you at? Oh, why wouldn't I just dodge through this guy for like everything? Okay. I'm still fine. No problem. There we go.
Elder Who Zenyatta is next.
Zenyatta's next?
Yep.
Okay.
He be meditating.
No problem. Easy. You can literally dodge anything. Okay. I guess except that time.
Yeah, it would have definitely been easier as a minor, but hopefully it's not too much trouble, Anthony. I don't know, like I feel like every country's dual citizenship is a little bit different. I know with like, for me with India, there's actually a thing called like, it's like an OCI card that you get in addition, which is like an overseas citizen, like kind of thing. So that's like in addition to like the dual citizenship and having like a life, like you can go both places. I was a minor when I got it, but I don't think there was anything where like I had to stay there a particular amount of time, but we did go almost every year, so it made it pretty convenient. Luckily my family, like kind of similar to what you were saying, like with the ancestral home, like we have a place that is still an ancestral home still in the family, but there are parts of it that they did put out for rent for other people too, because not everyone's there anymore. Like everyone has kind of moved out to different places all over the world. It's kind of crazy. But I mean, it makes sense. Like, I have a huge family on both sides, mom and dad, and like they're all everywhere.
Your family's hella global.
Yeah. Which is nice though, like especially like when we do start traveling more internationally, like we'll always have somebody, which is comforting in its own way.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
Oh yeah, I did miss that, Andrew. Thank you for reminding me. So yeah, up to 4 people can play Played Up at once. Though I wouldn't be surprised if mods have changed that. Also, it supports mixed local and online co-op, sources say. Yeah, I kind of miss like games like Overcooked. So I've been looking into a couple others of that we could potentially play together, like co-op. We've done Overcooked on the channel, and like we've even had people join in the online some. Like there was one highlight with James. I don't know if he's still here. This still is sane. Like here at the stream tonight, but there was a highlight with him where he was just like, I give up. Like, yeah, it was so funny. It was one of my favorite Overcooked moments of all time.
It was pretty good.
Did you guys notice that the collector looks vaguely similar to the King's Mold enemies?
King's Mold?
You're quite the inquisitive one here, Anthony. For me, I'm just like, Doza's gotta beat this. I don't look at anybody anymore.
So true and real, Nush. You tell it like it is. You don't pull no punches.
I remember us talking a lot about it with the game, but at this point, Pantheon 5 has been my only existence with Hollow Knight until Silk Song comes out.
Oh my gosh, he's hitting me. Because my shoulder's itchy.
Mario Kart playlist, that is hilarious. When he worked at Costco, a guy spent like an hour at the membership desk with his wife and kids with his diplomatic immunity papers so he could save $6 in tax money.
Whoa.
I don't think $6 is worth the hour of like talking about it or trying to get a break. But hey, the man's gonna do whatever he wants to do.
I guess so.
Also, how did you
Dang.
like working at Costco? I hear they have really good benefits.
They refuse to increase the cost of their like hot dog, right?
Which, sure, yeah, that's the thing.
I think they also recently expanded their menu slightly.
Typically with like bugs, I know you're talking about the game, Anthony, but typically we try to save the bugs by sending them outside.
Not true in these.
Not in Hollow Knight, right?
In
But,
Hollow
like,
Knight, we send them outside the realm of the living.
You miss working at Costco? Aw.
I bet Costco misses you too.
Yeah.
I feel like the employees at Costco are rather... Wow, one hit,
They
really?
seem pretty happy.
Yeah.
You get to sit on a bench now.
I get to sit at a bench now.
Yeah, we're already we're making progress. Next up is going to be Godseeker. But after Grimtrope, you do change up your badge build, unless you never changed it before.
I will be changing it.
Okay.
Okay, so after Grimtrope,
It's the eyes, the shell, the phoenix, the beetle. Phoenix.
I'm looking at
Up,
so many eyes.
up,
Eyes, the shell, the phoenix,
the beetle,
the beetle.
and then the transformer,
Uh-huh.
and then the pearl.
Pearl.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
They don't miss me. It was during my Evo arc. Oh. Well, you know.
Cherry flavored Grim? I haven't heard to it referred that way. Pretty good. I prefer that fight. I prefer the harder fight. It's more fun.
Andrew being the main cook. That's awesome. I don't know much about it. I just keep seeing it pop up, and I know you've been playing it, and like I want to play. Like I like those management cooking like games. I was big on Diner Dash and Mama's
She likes
Cooking.
it when I play with her.
Yes. There were some, we haven't done this in a long time, but like sometimes we'd wake up on a Saturday and I'd be like, overcooked?
Like, this is what we're going to start our day with, huh?
Yep.
Start our day with yelling at each other. Not in anger,
No,
but
just
that's
the
the
game.
volume
like,
of our voices.
Yeah, it's hard to stay quiet. Yeah, the fun kind of stressful. Yeah, I'm here for that.
We're not being chased by like tigers all the time, so like we got to
No.
simulate the stress.
The Costco co-founder told the then CEO, and I quote, "If you raise the effing hot dog, I will kill." Damn, that's a threat.
That is a threat. There's No guesswork involved.
We have seen Hazbin Hotel, but we haven't finished. And I don't know what hell of a boss is.
Like, you know, the sequel or something.
Oh, wait, then that's okay.
I don't actually know.
Anthony said to me, Grim looks like a character that would fit in within that universe.
See, that's what I think. Just vibe-wise. Whoa, that was close. Oh, okay,
Sam's Club isn't the same, though. Costco's way better.
It's the culture?
Yeah.
Whoa.
The Costco culture. Also, Costco's been holding a lot more like Asian, Indian, other like culture-inspired like things, which has been great. I'm waiting for the day when we can get like sushi at Costco because that would be amazing.
That would be wonderful. I would
keep
really
seeing it
like
for
that.
like the California and the Hawaii Costco's. I'm the type of person that if you travel, like I'm gonna go to Costco to see what they have at the location.
It just makes sense.
Yeah.
Why miss out on the opportunity? Oh my gosh. Why are you like this?
What is BJ's? Maybe that's not down here.
Well, I feel like we isn't it the restaurant? It has like
Well,
a
that's
whole bunch of stuff.
BJ's like brew house, right? That's like a beer restaurant place. But I think like if he's comparing BJ's to Costco, it's probably another box store, like bulk store.
No. You know what? Let's just do this. Yes, the double hit. Let's go. Did not want that to be the end of tonight. What's next? Okay.
Not Hornet.
I'm here.
Wing Nosk. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We all know it is the Hornet thing.
Not Hornet.
The not Hornet. I bear no ill will towards you.
Good. As you shouldn't. Shan't.
Shan't. And I shan't. Yeah, we can get 2
Costco's
hits.
considered the more bougie one. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I got that vibe.
BJ's Wholesale Club. Yeah, I don't think that's here.
No.
We know of Sam's Club. We know of Costco here. There's no BJ's Wholesale in any Texas at all. Kirby said.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Got the stranglehold, I guess. Ooh, that was close.
Mario Kart loved the company but hated the way his store was managed, so he made the employees laugh by constantly trolling, but flew too close to the sun. Was even the Joker on Halloween. Gotcha.
Y'all know so much lore. Oh
It's
my
nice
gosh.
knowing people like that have worked at other places like that.
Right?
Yeah, there was actually a kid that went to high school with me actually works for the longest time at the Costco that we went to.
Yeah, I went
But
to
then
school
he stopped showing
with this
up.
kid in middle school who
The same kid,
worked at
right?
Yeah, the same one.
Okay, yeah. Doza knew him in middle school. I knew him in high school. And, like, we never connected the dots. And the dude, like, worked the cashier. And, like, he was like, you two are together? Like, I know you from this. And you know, like, from this. And, like, we used to see him every time. And then, like, he disappeared. And we don't know where he is now in the world. Crazy.
Gone. He's a smiley guy, too. Maybe he's enjoying being off the grid.
Hopefully. Kate looked at BJ's and it's only in 20 states. She also likes BJ's because the sizes are smaller than Costco, more reasonable for normal shopping. But like, we really like bulk shopping. It's very, very useful if done smartly. Which I
Right.
think we got the strat down, especially for being a household of just 2 people. We save so much money by going to Costco.
Ooh.
And the membership pays for itself every year, which is glorious.
We're really good about not letting things go to waste.
Yes.
Oh my god.
In fact,
I
it makes
forgot
me
what was doing.
sad, like, if something goes to waste, so we try extra hard not to, because sad noosh is not a good noosh.
Nope. Sad Noosh means not happy Doza either.
It's still both just smaller than Costco. Gotcha. I guess who really needs like 100 eggs? I'm just kidding. You don't do that. We don't do that either. I think we get 36 eggs.
I think it's 36. Oh, okay.
That was Sly the Fly.
Remember your brothers?
Next
What
is
the hell?
Hornet.
What is that bit of lore that I've never gotten? Ah, really? Oh.
I don't think there's a Bojangles here either. But I'm glad it's your favorite place to get chicken. I think my favorite place to get chicken down here is probably Raising Cane's. Right?
I think so. The one you asked for the most.
Yeah. Which I never had it until like 2-3 years ago for the first time.
That's pretty good.
Your aunt actually, they had come over, like we were helping them with something, and then she was like, what about Raising Cane's? I was like, I've never had it. And she was like, oh, well, you're going to learn today. And yeah, I was hooked.
So what's after Hornet the second time?
It's the eyes, the shell, the phoenix, the beetle, the mask.
Mask.
And then you don't need the pearl. Well, actually, no, you do. Sorry.
I do need the pearl.
And then the bud. It's just a different order from the picture we have here.
Okay. Oh, almost forgot our blue stuff.
It's really nice that your mom will bring it for you now that you're farther away from it.
Oh, yay.
Sometimes Doza's mom will be in a baking mood and she'll just bring over baked goods. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's great. I know it's always going to slap. She's really good at baking.
She used to have like a baking business too where they would like sell stuff professionally. Yeah. Now she just cooks for the fam, which is great too.
Oh, we didn't get hit. I thought we were going to get hit there. Boo, you stink. Oh, that's an iconic line. Stop jumping on me. Oh!
Do you enjoy being a Door Dasher, Mario Kart? Do you get good tips? Hopefully people are tipping you well.
I hope so.
We always tip well, except if they do a horrible job and don't deserve it. For one time, like we had an order, like delivery food, and like they delivered it to like a door down the hallway.
Yep.
So like we were like, really? Like we have clear instructions for everything. And plus, like it's not that hard to look up at like the number. Like if the numbers don't match for the apartment number, like don't put it there. I just feel like that's really basic.
Some people just are in a rush to get as many orders done.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I'm not just gonna give you a tip because you know, like you have to deserve it.
We gave less of a tip that time.
We did, yeah. That was the only time in like the recent year that I can think of.
Whoa. I gotta say, we don't know many Door Dashers, etc.
We also haven't seen Soul Eater, the anime, but I'm glad the thumbnail is giving you that vibe.
Very nice. Whoa. Oh, right where I was. What? Does she... I'm literally learning stuff. And I don't know how many hours we put into this Pantheon stuff overall, and I'm still learning things about bosses that we've beaten years ago.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. SpongeBob reference. That one I know.
Yes.
I'm glad you enjoyed every order as like a Zelda quest. That's really cool.
Yeah. Okay, don't die here.
I am the weapon. We still need to, whenever Silk Song like comes out, I look forward to seeing what we come up for the thumbnail for that. I kind of want to be Hornet.
You can explore.
Yeah.
You know, where we pass off the controller. We've been doing more of that lately. Why is he spamming this? Stop. Oh my god. Yes, get out of here. Get out of here, traitor. What's his name? Traitor King? Traitor Lord?
Traitor Lord. And now you're at the White Defender again.
I got this. Got some extra hits in there. Oh, okay. Never done that first. Doesn't mean I shouldn't get hit by it though. Oh, okay. The whole way, dude. Okay. Yes, get out of here. Go home. Go to sleep. Go to bed.
Good job, Doza. Okay.
Get hydrated.
All right. So, the next batch is going to be obviously the bench. You're going to change up the stuff. This is where Zote's going to be eventually. So it's Soul Tyrant, Markoth, Zote, Veil Champion, and Nightmare King Grim. So it's a heavy, stacked, and loaded.
Okay, what is my charm layout?
After White Defender, it is Eyes, Shell, Phoenix, Beetle, Mask.
Beetle, Mask.
And then the Pearl and the Chakra.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
And good night to you as well, Mario Kart.
Yeah, have a good one.
Kate, that's so
Thank you.
unfortunate. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, no.
Someone picked up food, drove down the road, marked to deliver, took a picture of an empty field. Hopefully, like, it was just a sudden emergency or something and not, like, I don't know. That's just shitty, though, like, to do that.
Unintended?
No, actually, I just think that's horrible. Like, whenever you're expecting food. Sometimes they mess up orders. Like, I remember Doza's birthday, we ordered food, and, like, they messed up where, like, they gave us... it was from a ramen place, and I wanted vegetarian, like, vegan ramen and stuff, and, like, they brought a bunch of meat stuff, and I was like, well, at least Doza will eat it. It's his birthday. He's happy. And I'll just eat something else. But then he felt sad about it. I was like, no, it's okay. We'll just order again from somewhere else. And then we did. That's how, like, ever since not having a car, like, this year, like, one of the ways we treat ourselves on, like, special occasion days is just to order food. Relax.
Sometimes it's just a net positive.
Yeah.
It's just better. And yeah, you can hit the dung balls with your nail. I knew that I could do that. I just never did it because I was always so hard focused on the boss. What I didn't know was that if you hit it up in the air, they just come right back down. So I didn't deflect it. I literally juggled it, and I was like, no, oh, come on. I wanted this to go away. That was going through my head at the time. Alrighty, here we go. Don't sit down.
We have a couple of dashers in the chat today. Nice.
Wow.
Take my job too seriously, and there have been people that disrespect the craft. I know it's just food delivery, but come on, it's not that hard. Guy ordered a McDonald's order with no meat, no cheese, no bread, no pickle, no tomato, no onions. So it was just, wait, so nothing? Like, what even is left? Oh, he just wanted a plain burger. Got it. You went above and beyond to reach out to them.
There aren't easier ways to accomplish
and
that?
I guess, like, getting a refund and, like, ordering again is fine, but sometimes, like, the time and the energy, like, you've already waited. I don't know. Especially when you're hangry. I think that's the thing. I'm not pleasant when I'm hangry. At least I don't think I am.
Nope. I would know.
You would.
Look at that, I used dive. Oh. Oh, I should have dove. Oh, yo. Okay.
Ah, that's what you meant. Here I am just being more harsh.
Stop running from me.
Isn't a cheeseburger just a burger with cheese anyways? I don't know what the difference is.
Sometimes a cheeseburger has more than that.
Huh.
Like it'll have like mustard and other crap. I don't like mustard. I don't, in most cases.
He's more of a honey mustard kind of guy.
Yeah, not on my burger though. That's.
No, it's on the side.
I don't need my burger to be sweet like dessert.
We like onion rings with honey mustard. It's the vibe.
Nice.
He cracked the egg.
It's
Next
been cracked.
up is the Zote.
Zote, we got this. We got this.
Wait.
No, it's not.
Markoth. I'm sorry. It's Markoth. I apologize. I messed up your flow. This is my fault.
Okay. I'll take it.
You got this too, though.
Thank you. I'll be fine.
sorrow.
I tried to do the dash thing. I like using dash as a getaway.
You have one job and you frick up. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Whoa.
Mine.
Okay, we're good, we're good. Ah.
Fun fact, New York and New Jersey are the only states where McDonald's doesn't put mustard on the burgers. That's wild.
Because they love ketchup?
I thought you had to put like your own condiments on. I didn't know that they
Does
already
ketchup
came
go
with
on
it.
hot dogs? I feel like that was the place where it doesn't.
What do you guys think of those bully pugs that patrol certain hallways in certain locations? The flute tanks in the waterway and the other type of tanky bug in deepest? I know it's not really called flute tank, but that's my name for it. I feel like that's a question for Doza, but he's cooking. He's locking in right now.
Oh my god. Ah! Okay. Can I hit him? No. Yes!
Good job. So now it's Zote. I promise. I'm not lying.
Okay. Good.
We don't really order burgers too much. Like, I guess Doza does, but I don't. So I don't really know burger culture and what comes with it and stuff.
I gotta lock in.
Locking in.
Oh, jeez. Yes! Yes!
Okay, heal up, heal up. This is the farthest we've gotten tonight. Let's go. Next up is a failed champion.
Ah, damn it.
You need more healing?
Yeah.
Good luck. That's okay. But hey, like, you've still improved so much from the last time, and like, it's been months since you had given it an attempt.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Today was titled Attempting with the least cope because it's true.
Least cope so far.
Least cope so far. Okay.
I feel like you would have really enjoyed all this burger talk.
I would have.
But maybe we can have the conversation again sometime.
Can we talk about burgers again tomorrow, please? Just someone start this conversation tomorrow.
Speaking of tomorrow, first stream, now that we've learned from Kirby that Elden Ring's actually releasing early for PC, and it's tomorrow at 5, then that means that I assume you want to play Elden Ring tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't know what time we're gonna start.
Because the download starts at 5, so if the download finishes by 6, then we would start by 6, but we don't know how long it's going to take.
Well, there's also getting, like, the prep part, getting to it. Like, that's not...
Getting to the DLC?
That was kind of on the table for, like, tomorrow, presuming the Elden Ring was on Friday. But it shouldn't take long to do that.
Can we confirm that tomorrow is Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Okay. So we will update the thumbnails and we'll go from there. I think the next time, I think Doza's going to keep cooking and practice off stream, right? For Hollow Knight.
Yeah, it's going to be much sooner than last time, window-wise, when we're going to come back with Hollow Knight, because as the time goes by, Silk Song is more and more inevitable with each passing day. So, and with the Absrad, issue already solved, it really just kind of comes down to
this last part
locking in.
Yeah, I mean, this last part with, like, from Soul Tyrant all the way to Nightmare King Grim, I feel like that's what you need to practice with Zoe and all of that.
Yeah, I'm very confident on Nightmare King Grim, but the whole... Yeah, just this leg. I think this leg could use some practice.
And keep practicing White Defender because you don't want him to trip you up again.
I do not want White Defender to trip me up. I think it's a ridiculous fight.
But I'm really proud of you. You've made a lot of good progress. You should be proud of yourself.
I am proud of myself.
And that is it for us tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and for Patron Globs and YouTube member Globs for voting for our return to this, because I think this was needed so we can, like, reassess and know what's going to happen next, right?
Yes, because I don't know, we're about to hit a torrential storm of Elden Ring here, so who knows what was going to be happening around that time. So it's good that we got this in, like, right before that.
Yeah, and Covey, have a wonderful vacation in Vegas, and we look forward to returning to Elden Ring with you at some point in the near future.
We look forward to you coming back stronger than ever,
yes.
and I won't be sending anything your way, spoilery, or anything like that.
Of course not. All right, good night, guys.
Good night, thanks for being
easy.
here. Bye.